attempt that at Disney World. So I didn't see the Artemis.
There's going to be more Artemises.
There will be. Well, there's going to be an Artemis 3.
Yeah, and 4.
So that's fine. I'll
Artemi.
see. There are many Artemi. There are plans for multiple Artemi. Because these satellites aren't going to fix themselves up there, and we got a lot of broadcasting to do.
Is that why they're up there?
I think so. My space knowledge is limited, but I think that's the main reason. It was a historic day. The Artemis, I don't know what Artemis 1 did. I think maybe the Artemis 1 was just a test, and the Artemis 2 was the one that they put the astronauts on, but it's not stopping. We're just going to pass it. We'll pass the moon and we'll look at it. You guys can see the moon as we pass it, which that's the way my dad used to do road trips. No, we're not stopping. You can look out the window and see it. And then Artemis 3 is the one that they say that people are going to be able to get out and check out the moon. And
Wait, no, I think Artemis 3 is dropping something at the moon.
dropping a deuce.
No, dude. This
Well,
is
you
a
got to
family
get out and
show.
go to the bathroom.
No, you do it in the bathroom on the
No, it
Artemis.
was clogged. They did say that about the Artemis too, and they said, "Well, we're not stopping, so you better fix the toilet now." That's what they said, because they said that the rule on a spaceship is very much like the school bus. You know, when you go like on a tour bus to go like on a field trip or something, you can't shit on the bus, and it's the same rule on a spaceship. You don't.
They're out there for 10 days.
Well, yeah, but they have special astronaut diets where they don't. It's very much like Danielle's diet, where they just get clogged up for about 10 days.
It sounds to me like they got good food up there.
I know, it's the museum stuff.
The space ice cream.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. They got
Remember
Neapolitan.
that's what you would buy when you go on the
Love the
field
space ice
trip.
cream.
They had it at Epcot. Yeah, they still have it. Yeah. They have the Neapolitan. They have whatever you want up there. I think there's a Rocky Road now freeze ride.
When you went to the Smithsonian, you were like, yes!
Yeah, they have astronaut ice cream.
Yep.
That's mainly what they're doing up there.
I thought that was the only reason to go to the museum.
For the space
Yeah,
ice
so
cream?
you could get space food at the end.
I mean, it must have been so frustrating when the people were showing the kids around the museum, and they're like, this is like a dinosaur skeleton, and this is a painting, and this is a thing. Do you guys still have the astronaut ice cream in the gift shop? Yes, we have the yes.
Do you have all flavors?
Yes. We're not going to get to the gift shop until the end. Yes.
Neapolitan, right? Neapolitan.
You have that in the gift shop. Yeah. We're not going to get to the gift. We're not talking about the gift shop. This is a very classic painting. Okay, look at there's a big whale on the ceiling.
Chocolate too?
Do you have chocolate? Like, can you just get chocolate, or is it only Neapolitan? We'll see. We'll see when we get to the gift shop.
My mom only gave me $5.
I have $5. I can only get one astronaut ice cream
Wait, what makes it astronaut ice cream?
because it's freeze dried.
Ice cream?
You've never had it? Oh, you've never had it. Oh,
No.
Danielle. This was like,
Is it crunchy?
no, it's like styrofoam. It's the best.
Flavored styrofoam.
Yeah, so it's like it comes in like a foil pack. And this was, this is the best. This is the best food you
Danielle,
can
it's
eat.
Really?
the best. When you were a
Really?
kid,
Yeah.
this was there
Wait,
was
what
nothing
would
cool.
you say it's similar to in taste?
Styrofoam. It's similar to styrofoam.
Nothing else that I've ever eaten would even come close to like
No,
the
so it's like,
texture.
It's more solid than cotton candy.
certainly more solid, but it's light.
How would you relate it to like a marshmallow?
No.
It's if the marshmallow were very, very stale,
Okay.
then it may be some,
Yeah.
but it's not dense like that.
It
There's no.
came like a sugar
You
cube
know I like
almost.
that.
Maybe like a year-old Peep.
It's almost like a sugar cube that's pumped full of air.
Yes.
Right, because because even a peep still has like a substance to it. It's very
Does
airy.
it feel like a cheese puff?
No, because there's no. Even a cheese puff has some freshness to it. There's nothing
No.
fresh about this. The whole thing is that they're like, hey, this could sit here for 20 years and you could still eat it. And the way we're proving that is this has been sitting here for 20 years if you want to buy it. And you'd go, like, this is all any of us remember. Okay, we'd always take field trips to the museum. And whether it was the Liberty Science Center in Newark or whether it was the Natural History Museum here in Manhattan, like, the only thing that anybody would remember is that you were getting the astronaut ice cream at the end of the thing. And they'd say this is what the astronauts eat because, you know, when there's no gravity and when you're on the spaceship for a while, you can't have regular ice cream.
And there's no refrigeration.
There's no refrigeration, you know. So all their food is freeze-dried, they said.
Liberty Science Center sells freeze-dried peaches.
See?
Oh.
How many?
Space
Wait, no more ice cream anymore?
How
They
many-
do. It's,
Oh, okay.
it's not just one thing.
How many peaches? Millions?
Millions, yeah.
And who are they for?
Me.
That's sick. So
Wait, why no fridge?
because because you don't
conserve
have
space.
you don't have the modern conveniences of technology. You don't have a microwave and a fridge and when you're in the spaceship.
It's very tight.
This is not for like a space station that looks like an airport. You don't like when you're in a spaceship, you don't get to get out and walk around and
You don't need to walk to
have
get a little
there's
mini
no
fridge, right?
there's no break room in the spaceship. So they need to just have stacks of freeze-dried food. That's
Every
what
little
I learned.
space counts.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. In
I
space.
guess, yeah.
Which is ironic because then you look out the window and it's literally
So much
infinite.
space, yeah.
I mean, there couldn't be more space. It's
Called
infinite.
space.
Like you can't even wrap your head around how much space there is out there. But inside, you're just sitting there going, here, you're sitting in your tin can far across the world, you know? But but it's like a styrofoam block that's like light and has a crunch, but not like a crunch like a food has like a snap, more like a snap than a crunch. Mm-hmm. And it's strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate.
You know, like the freeze dried or like the banana chips.
Yeah.
Or imagine
Yeah,
doing
that's
that.
a-
Imagine
that's-
doing that to ice cream,
But thicker.
Okay.
but thicker.
It's like a brick.
like a chunk.
So everything needs to be freeze dried rather than just dried?
Freeze dried. Has to be
There you
freeze dried. Yeah, that's what it would look like, except it wouldn't be. It would be in one solid brick. It'd almost be like a dried out sponge.
With flavor.
With
Tiny
flavor.
bit- with some sort of flavor.
I mean, the smallest bit of flavor. Yes,
That might be what they look like now.
We
don't
didn't have them
remember
as
it looking
sandwiches.
like-
No,
Yeah,
no. We didn't have the sandwiches. Yeah, and they would they mass produce them.
It's ready to eat.
It's ready to eat. You know, and they say this is what the astronauts eat. And you go, they get Neapolitan ice cream up there? They go, well, everybody needs a dessert. It's part of the meal.
Yeah.
That's what they said. Yeah. So, but they never sold, or I never saw like the regular food. Like I never saw like a minestrone soup that was freeze dried.
Ooh, wow.
You know,
Like a freeze dried burger?
never.
I think you could just sell McDonald's burgers.
Yeah, those are fine.
Because those stick
just
around.
bring
I
them.
buy it from like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
They'll still be good.
They're fine. You throw, they have a ton of like 10-piece McNuggets up there just stacked up. They're exactly the same. Jeff in Providence.
Yes, I think the freeze-dried ice cream is a good representative of a quarter-pound Lucky Charms marshmallow.
That's
not
right.
bad, yeah.
It's maybe a little less flavor than a Lucky Charms marshmallow, but it is
Same idea.
The texture is the same. Where you eat a Lucky Charms marshmallow, and it's like, well, I get why this is not a marshmallow. Like I understand, I guess where you're coming from with this, but this is not what a marshmallow.
It's in the shape of a small one.
Kind of like it's not. I couldn't answer the question if I say, well, if it's not a marshmallow, what is it? I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Gun to your head.
I guess it's a marshmallow. I don't know because I don't know what else it is. Yeah, they eat. Wow, it says they eat a diverse, nutritious diet of over 200 items, including thermostabilized, rehydratable, freeze-dried, and natural form foods. I don't think so.
Rehydratable?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You put it in water?
Oh, yeah.
They
Like
drain
those
all the
little
water out
grow
of it.
dinosaur things?
Yeah. Like in
So
Back to the
gross.
Future too, when the pizza's very, very small, but they put it in the rehydrator, and then it becomes a nice, fresh Pizza Hut pizza.
5 seconds.
Right. Because in the future, Pizza Hut will still be the big pizza chain. They nailed that one. Popular options include tortillas, shrimp cocktail, beef brisket. I don't know if I would want freeze-dried beef brisket. That's tough. Macaroni and cheese, chocolate pudding, coffee, and powdered beverages, often enhanced with liquids like hot sauce. There's got to be a lot of hot sauce in there. You know, just something to add flavor. All those astronauts pack their bags like Hillary Clinton. You know what I mean? Just tons of hot sauce.
They all listen to Beyonce.
That's right.
Oh, there's a How to Eat in Space video from NASA.
I learned that. I learned that when I was a kid. You rip open the foil package and you just take a bite and it's not going anywhere. There's no fuss, no muss.
Food on board Orion, but this also goes for Artemis, is ready to eat,
Right.
rehydratable, thermostabilized, and irradiated?
Irritated. That's right.
That's what you get with me all the time.
I'm so irritated. Yeah. Yeah. This is Artemis 2 sharing the meals that they eat while traveling through space. This would be a big thing for me. Like, if I was, like, working really hard on becoming an astronaut who flew on Artemis, I'd be like, there's two things. Number one, who am I flying up there with? Because I get irritated easily. You know what I mean? Like, I got who exactly is going to be up there? Because I feel like, you know, if it's not the right vibe, if it's not the right group of people, I don't know if I want to do it.
No Katy Perry with you?
I don't think I want Katy Perry up there reminding me that she's an astronaut all the time. And then the second one is, like, what are we doing food-wise? Because I have a kind of a specific palate, is what I would say. You know what I mean? I can't just go. Then again, I could probably do the 10 days without eating. And just go, like, fine, don't worry about me then.
You
know?
like mac and cheese, don't you?
No.
What? Oh, really?
No.
Oh, yeah, you'd
They
be
could
fucked.
freeze-dried bread, right?
I'd eat
Little ranch packet?
Ooh.
Powder?
Oh my gosh, freeze-dried bread, dip it in a little ranch pack.
Sprinkle the powder?
I'd sneak on the little McDonald's sauce packets.
Keep a couple of those in your astronaut suit?
Yeah, and then I'd peel it open and they'd go, no! When it'd just be ranch everywhere. And I thought it was thick enough. I thought it had enough consistency.
I'll be damned. I didn't think that was going to happen.
Hey, man, I guess you don't go over everything in the simulation.
10 types of beverages.
I mean, I would just need the one.
Coffee, green tea, mango peach smoothie, chocolate breakfast drink, vanilla breakfast drink.
Nice.
I'd turn into a unpredictable. I'd be the Dennis Rodman of astronauts, where you just don't know. I'm a little bit of a wild.
You're a
card.
wild card.
I'm a wild card, and I'd make them produce me powdered Diet Coke. You know, and that way, because I'd be like, oh, there's wacky Sam the astronaut. You never know what he's gonna do. I dye my beard different colors, you know. And then it's like, oh, all these other astronauts have this regular astronaut stuff, but he needs powdered Diet Coke.
Wait, can they do powder, or would the powder go everywhere too? Like,
Oh, that's a great question. Yeah, well, how do you?
I guess the freeze-dried
probably have
ice
to
cream, you
skip
just
Powder.
snatch it.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's like more like a tablet. You see what I'm saying? So it's like a
yes.
freeze dry, and then I guess you can add. Well, no, because you have to because if you're going to add water to it, if the water doesn't go everywhere,
We got to keep it in some sort of
I have no
container.
idea.
Right.
Add the water in the container.
right? Like a shaker,
Yeah.
like a protein shaker. And I'd trick them.
Powder is a common form of space food,
Huh?
particularly for drinks, sauces, and soups.
And it can bend forks with its mind.
No. You are thinking of the blockbuster
Motion picture?
Powder.
Oh, okay. I did get confused on that one. Yes, you're right.
I believe that's in the Criterion Collection.
I believe it is too. I think you're right. If not, we're just waiting for the day that it drops. It better be in that closet. Yeah. I would make them and like some kind of chicken cutlet, freeze-dried chicken cutlet, maybe like a chicken parm freeze-dried.
Let me see if they had any
I would want that. You know, some kind of breaded chicken. I feel like you could do a breaded chicken.
What about a vegetable quiche?
No way. No fucking way.
Okay, well, that's what they had on Artemis, too.
What do you want for your lunch, Sam? I want chicken fingers.
Yeah, okay. You got tendies up there, chicken fingers, chicken tenders, however you want to do it, and maybe boneless wings.
Yeah, I mean, I feel if you're an astronaut, you should be able to demand whatever you want.
They let
as
death row
freeze-dried.
inmates get their own meals.
Yeah, you get your last meal if you're going to be murdered.
Yeah, you're going to ask me about the dark side of the moon. You've never seen it. You know how I know? Because no one has. All right? Like, don't give me this short little list. Pick from this list of 6 things. No. I'll make you a list of 6 things. Get them all.
You figured out the rocket to get up there. Figure this out.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got all the advantage. You've got all the power.
Hey, Dickless. If you can get me up in space, you can figure out how to get some boneless wings up there, okay? Maybe B-Dubs will sponsor it. Sir, did you just call me Dickless? Look, just get the food, okay?
I'm one of the smartest men in the world.
Oh, cool, genius. Well, if you're that smart, get me some boneless wings.
Figure it out.
And complain to HR while you're out there, okay?
Dickless.
Dickless. I'm the one going up in space. And get the Canadian flag off there.
It'd be funny if they had sponsors that are like, they put their logos on the...
Slap it on the side of the Artemis. I would push for it.
It's wrapped.
Yeah. And I would say, look, is it the classiest thing in the world? No, but isn't it nice that it's not all taxpayer dollars?
Yes.
Wouldn't you?
Nice.
Do you pay taxes, Troy?
Out the ass.
That's right. What would you rather do? Have them use corporate money and wrap the thing, Or have them use your money.
Wrap it.
Wrap it.
But do a cool wrap.
100%. 100.
Slap
of
some
course.
logos on there.
Like put a billboard up for, the Steven Spielberg Alien movie on the side of the Artemis.
Yeah.
How is that not?
Duncan, B-dubs.
Oh,
It's a no-brainer for me.
yeah. That's why I need to be in these rooms.
You do.
Why aren't we getting this Artemis sponsored?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They literally played it on Netflix. They played Artemis going to the moon on Netflix.
It should be like, this launch is sponsored by...
Right. Put a little bug in the corner of the screen. Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, that is kind of the first thing that I think of a lot of times. Because I didn't, none of us grew up. The last time they were, astronauts went to the moon was 1972. So, I mean, it's been long enough.
Troy, you remember that?
Well, yeah. You were 15.
I was driving.
Yeah. Yeah. But for the rest of us, the closest we get is freeze-dried, ice cream. Because they could never prove that it was not what the astronauts ate because there's no astronauts.
Well, there was stuff going on in the 80s.
But they
weren't going to the moon.
Oh, yeah, exactly. They were doing the Jeff Bezos stuff. They were,
Well,
I'm up in space. Cool.
Challenger was a pretty big deal.
Well, they were blowing up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dying in re-entry.
Yeah.
They didn't have a ton of time to eat a ton of freeze-dried ice cream is my point.
You think
Right?
that's what they were thinking?
Yeah, we
the ice cream.
didn't even get dessert. 100%.
But they're up there for 10 days. They need a lot of ice cream.
They need a lot of ice cream. Yeah. Yeah. Especially because otherwise they don't know when it's night because it's always dark up there,
Mm-hmm.
So how else are you going to tell when it's night? After dessert.
No, yeah.
That's right.
What about lunch dessert?
No, that's a snack.
Okay.
You wouldn't call that dessert.
That's like when you just eat a cookie after lunch.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. They have a box of Girl Scout cookies that they're up there splitting. And then some Thin Mints. They pass around the Thin Mints after lunch.
Who ate my Samoas?
I didn't know we had any. Your breath smells like coconut.
Bro, I can smell you.
No.
We're right next to each other. There's no room here.
This is day 3, dude. We're going to be up here for another week.
Yeah, chill.
Yeah, so the Artemis 2 is the first ship with all the astronauts on it that's gone to the moon since 1972. It was, I think, right after they launched, there were some toilet problems, but they fixed them, and that's good. It's kind of annoying as an astronaut that you also have to be a plumber. I kind of be up there going, you probably should have had this done before we left.
Yeah, but things happen.
And you got to be ready for everything.
Yeah, that's an important one.
Yeah, oh yeah, because you're going to need this. Okay, then don't fix it. We're down here on land. We got plenty of toilets.
Okay. Fix it if you want.
Right.
Be mad at me all you want. It's your problem.
Right. I heard one of the Artemis astronauts immediately started to establish a pee corner. And they said, stop, we'll fix the toilet. Yeah. And so they went up there and Netflix did not air the launch, but they did have a stream running yesterday of them going around the dark side of the moon, the other side of the moon that nobody's ever been up there. So, and it was you think it's there's a moment where they hit it, but it's hours long. The moon is super big. So it's not exactly what time. It's over the course of several hours they're able to see this thing. And to me, it's so interesting because on one end, we figured out how to go to the moon, quote unquote, in 1972.
If you say so.
Before that, at least Kubrick helped. But it's been so long since we did it that they probably had to start from scratch.
You mean with the soundstage and everything?
Why?
I don't think it takes that long to build a soundstage.
You're gonna get punched in the
The
face.
desert's still there.
You guys are gonna get punched in the face by Buzz Aldrin. Oh, look at that! NASA has released 2 images of the far side of the moon. Oh, is it called the far side now? So it's more sarcastic.
Oh, I thought they meant PHAR.
Oh, that would make sense. Humans have now traveled the furthest they ever have away from Earth.
Which is insane.
That's crazy. It is a crazy thing. And look at that. On the other side of the moon, there's all these colors. I didn't know that.
I didn't know either.
Because you think of the moon, it's all
Gray.
It's gray. But there's all these colors on the other side. They take that with the iPhone where they have to keep it still for 6 seconds and then it lights up. Is that how they did that?
Yep.
That's smart. That's really smart. And you could probably get the whole moon because you do it on 0.5.
Oh yeah.
So you use the
Yeah.
fisheye.
You have to tap it.
Yeah.
Tap the screen.
You gotta lock it.
We got it. Oh, you did it in 1X, idiot. You didn't get the whole moon. Oh, let me get it again.
I gotta do a panel.
Yeah. Can we go back?
It is cool though that they brought iPhones up there with them. Like they're taking pictures with their phones. Like I was
Oh, they
watching.
did bring 'em?
I was watching yesterday, and for a lot of the time that I was watching, the entire feed inside the Artemis was completely black because they had covered up all the other windows so that they weren't getting glare, so that they could take their photos.
I see.
But yeah, they're just up there with iPhones taking.
Taking pictures.
Yeah.
Just being up there like, look at this. Yeah,
That's a flex.
It's pretty nuts.
Like, what's the coolest photo you have on your phone? Well, I have the moon.
That's a good photo. I mean, I got
Because you could be like, I got the rock, and like they'll be like, well, I got the moon.
You got the Epcot globe.
I got the Epcot.
Oh,
photo.
that's
a sick
true.
photo.
No, if you told me you can either chill with the Rock or go to the moon,
Yeah.
I'm chilling with the Rock 10 times out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Honestly, right now, if you said you could chill with the Rock again or go to the moon, I'd chill with the Rock again for sure. Yeah, I don't. I'm up there for 10 days. See the moon for like a few hours, and then you have to go all the way back home. It's so long, you don't even get to get out because you're not on the Artemis 3.
4.
What are they doing with the 3?
3 is dropping something at the moon,
Oh,
like to
that's
build
right.
a station. And then 4.
They're just gonna leave it up there for 4 to build it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Why don't they
That's
just-
how it works. 1 was unmanned. 2 is manned doing the flyby. 3 is dropping something off the moon. 4 is moon people.
I feel like you could do this in 2.
Yeah, but
You
then
know
we
what I
don't
mean?
get-
To break it to all these trips after trip after trip. Artemis 3 will now test commercial lunar landers, such as space. Oh, that's why they're doing it. Because they want to see if they can make a little cash on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on. I didn't finish reading that. Through SpaceX's Starship HLS and Blue Origin's Blue Moon through docking and life support exercises in low Earth orbit similar to Apollo 9. Artemis 4, which is supposed to be 2028, will then proceed to the moon, delivering crews to the Gateway Station to perform advanced research on the lunar surface and established a sustained presence. So the idea is you could post up on the moon for a while.
Yeah. Chill.
That's wild because the other thing they did was, quote unquote, just put a flag up there,
Yeah, I mean,
and
I
then they
believe that.
then they had to pop right back.
Yeah.
There's still a guy up there.
Oh really?
The cameraman.
He's
Yeah, how'd they get that photo?
Yeah, he's still there.
huh? I never thought about that. Huh? Wow. So
It's
I guess
cool, though.
It is cool. The whole point is to build a moon hotel. You think?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably a Hilton.
Would you, Troy? You love space and trains. Would you stay in the moon hotel?
Nah.
What if there was a train?
Now we're talking.
Right. What if they built a train to the moon?
That'd be sick.
It would be.
Steam engine.
It's a lot of steam. It's going to take a really long time.
No, I know, but
you know, that's quite. Elon, look, Elon's the one that invented the tunnel. So if there's
funny-
anybody that can build a tunnel from Earth to the moon, it's
funny
my
how
guy.
he
Elon.
loves space and he hasn't been tweeting about this at all.
He has not been.
It has nothing to do with his program.
Oh, that makes sense because NASA's doing this one.
Yeah. This is NASA.
Yeah.
Space Force.
Yeah. Sure.
No, I love this. It's awesome.
You love people going to space.
I just think it's cool. Like, we don't do it.
No, it's about time we did it.
Yeah.
Weird time to do it.
Why?
Well,
Now
not
we're in the middle
so.
of a war.
well,
Look,
I mean, they
if
can't.
it was
Trying to get away.
if,
These
first
been
of all,
planned for years.
First of all, they didn't start just now.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you want to go tomorrow.
up.
But
Fired up.
if there was ever a time, if we did have that ability, you want to just go tomorrow? I actually kind of feel like now would be the time you would do that. Like if you were like, we could go to space, like wouldn't you start reading some of these tweets and go, you know what? Fuck it, let's just go to the moon.
I wish I could be as far away as
Let me get
humanly
You see what I'm
possible.
saying?
Just
Like,
leave me there.
Leave.
yeah, let me just go. Have we done this? Can we sustain on the moon for a while yet? Are we still? Let me test that up there.
I'll try it.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think it is because it's a great big picture thing, and it's weird. I get what you're saying. It's weird to kind of have an appreciation for this sort of more big picture, global. thing when the
Agenda?
not globalist, global. Yeah. When the smaller picture of what's going on right now is so like, what are we doing?
It just feels like our country is like crumbling.
Right.
Money the next trip by just sending Hot Dog with his gigantic telephoto lens about halfway to the moon, and he could just take the pictures from there and he wouldn't spend as much money.
I mean, Hot Dog could take the same picture with the camera that he travels with that the astronauts got
From the Earth.
from the Earth. Yeah. He could just do it from his apartment. Yeah.
Yeah, but he would only get a one shot.
He would. He get half the shot. He'd miss most of it. Yeah. Thank you, Ray. He really does. He loves a tight shot. He loves it nice and close up.
Real close.
Real close. He thinks people are impressed with his lens, that people who are actually like professionals don't go, that's an inappropriate lens for this
Application.
event. Yeah. This doesn't.
I can see the pores on their face.
Yeah, I'm not impressed by the fact that you own that lens. Like, it's not right for the situation we're in.
Shouldn't have to go 100 yards away to take my photo.
Right.
Right here.
You're on stage. This is for if you're in the balcony.
Hey, shooting eagles on a mountaintop?
Right,
What are you doing?
This is a bird watching camera. Corey in Rockland.
Hey, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So these aren't the first people to ever go to the dark side of the moon.
No?
It was the Apollo 8 mission. No, the Apollo 8 mission on Christmas Eve of 1968. There were 3 people who went to the dark side of the moon: Frank Borman, Jim Lovell, and William Anders. And then, I think the other guy's name was John Collins. He was orbiting the moon while the rest of the guys were just hanging out on the moon surface.
Oh, there was
So this group went the furthest than any other person in history.
They
But
saw
they're
parts
not
of
the
the
first
far
people to
side.
go-
Yes, they did.
So the Apollo 8 saw parts of it, though. They didn't wrap
They didn't
around
see
the
the
whole
entire
deal.
thing.
I gotcha.
These astronauts were the first human eyes to see some parts of the far side of the moon.
See, that's what I have trouble with. Thank you, Corey. I'm glad you brought that up, because if we saw part of the far side, the dark side, I don't know. We saw part of the other side of the moon.
Yeah.
In 1968.
Yeah.
And then we saw the rest of it yesterday.
Yeah.
What have we been doing for
That's why it's cool.
60 years? Like, shouldn't we have done this in like
No, they defund programs and there's not enough money. And
Should've done this
but
in
that's why like Elon and
76? No,
I thought Roger Waters was the first guy.
I thought he was too. I was actually shocked.
To hear those names? Like, what the hell are these people?
Yeah. I thought Roger Waters had covered most of this. Yeah. I get frustrated when I see it, because I'm like, we should have had this all
Yeah.
wrapped up
I agree.
by the early 80s, and that's even stretching.
And we're on
it.
our way to Mars now.
Well, I think we've given up on Mars.
I think so, too.
Yeah, I think they're like, that's dumb. That was a dumb thing. Just
We were
hot.
dumb.
Yeah, I don't even think Elon.
I
And
gave
there's
up.
all, because he used to do all those podcasts with his Occupy Mars t-shirt. I think even Elon's saying we're probably just going to do the moon. Because, I mean, the Mars, yeah, it's very hot. And it's much farther. If it's taken us 60 years to get to just the other side of the moon, imagine. It's going to take hundreds of years to get to Mars. Hundreds.
Let other generations figure it out.
Of course. And what do you want to do on Mars anyway?
Yeah, just sit there like an asshole?
Like that's exactly right.
Like, what do you do?
My thoughts exactly. What are we here to do? What's the point?
Okay, we're here. Now what?
Now what? Congrats. It's Mars. It's the red planet. There's nothing fucking going on up here.
We go home now? Oh, it's going to take 10 years to get home.
Yeah. Shocker. Tell me where the little green men are. Oh, they're not here? Great. I guess I'll be home in a decade.
I missed Raw for this.
Right. And Fatso ate all the ice cream on the way here.
What are we eating on the way home?
What are we eating on the way home? Dummy. What do you think? We were going to find a 7-Eleven up here? It's Mars. There's nothing here. I'd be so cranky by the time I got to Mars.
You'd be so hangry.
Oh, I'd be hungry. I'd be annoyed with the people that I would spent the last several years with getting to Mars, because they would have done the same stupid jokes. Also, on one end, the most incredible thing in the universe is happening to you. On the other end, nothing's happening.
Right.
So you're just sitting there telling the same stories.
It's like, bro, we fucking heard this.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. You know who my favorite band is? Yes! Yes! I know your favorite. Yes!
Oh, you would have to download so many podcasts.
Oh, and I'm downloading all these podcasts. I don't get Wi-Fi up there. The Wi-Fi goes out 2 years in.
Oh.
You're fucked.
You could watch Barbarian unlimited amount of
On a loop.
times.
I'd have to make sure I had it downloaded.
Yeah.
But, because while you're up there, they probably change the plug. Or you know how they are with these iPads. It would lose its ability to charge halfway to Mars.
Oh, this is a hunk of shit.
Yeah. Thanks for fucking nothing. Doesn't work anymore. It's obsolete. Planned obsolescence. We're a victim of it. Sorry, we're trying to get to Mars. This is dumb. Thanks for nothing, Elon. Cool. I'll take the free T-shirt. Thanks.
Right now, I'll just look out the window for the next 10 years.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh, look, more stars. Oh, I couldn't even do 10 days.
Nah, 10 days would be brutal.
It'd be brutal, dude. I don't know what these astronauts are doing up there. 10 days up there?
You could bring like an ant farm with you or something.
No, because it'd break. The ants would get
I
everywhere.
didn't think about that.
The ants would get everywhere.
You're
They'd be
right.
all pissed at me.
You're right. It would
Sand
break.
everywhere.
Sand would be everywhere. The ants would get right up to the camera. People would think there were alien attacks going on. It'd be horrible. Horrible.
It sounds like hell.
It does. It sounds like it's. I would say hell on earth, but you're not even on earth. You know. And plus, I'd realize I'd start thinking about that Bowie song.
Ziggy Stardust?
Not that one. Sitting in the tin can. You know what I mean? When they, hello, Major Tom. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom?
That's all you'd be thinking about?
Yeah, because I'd be paranoid. I'd be like, what if they can't hear me? They said that the Artemis crew lost contact for 40 minutes.
Well, yeah, they knew they were going to.
I'd still be
It was a weak signal area.
I'd be in a panic. I'd be get the signal ready before we get up there.
Yeah, but you know you're okay.
No.
It's NASA that doesn't know they're okay.
I know I'm okay, but what good is it if I'm okay up here? I want to be okay down there.
Yeah, but you're on your way back.
I think. Maybe.
You know, you're well trained.
But I got no contact.
You don't need contact.
I need that movie Contact.
Oh, you would bring that on the plane?
Yeah.
The
On the plane. Yeah. No. 40 minutes where I can't contact?
What do you got to talk about?
Hey, I'm at the other side of the moon.
Hey,
Everything's looking good.
you
Just
guys hear
talk
me?
back to me just so I know everything's okay.
But they knew you were going to lose signal. It's like when you're driving up to Montreal and you go through the mountains and there's like a dead zone for like 10 minutes. You know that's going to happen.
I guess so, but at least my feet are still on the ground.
Take a nap.
But then I missed 40 minutes of the dark side of the
That's
moon.
true. Yeah, you'll never see it.
I'm never going to get this opportunity again. Oh, what was it like being the furthest anyone's ever been from Earth? I don't know. I was asleep.
I was snoozing.
I was asleep. Yeah, I took a nap because I was paranoid about losing contact. I had an anxiety attack. I went to bed.
Why didn't you wake me up? Oh, we got a picture. Don't worry.
Yeah. Here, look at the picture. What the fuck, guys?
Would you do that to an astronaut if you didn't like him? Like, hey,
100%.
don't worry, we'll wake you up when we get there.
And then I'd look at him. I'd say like this: "Well, you look so peaceful." Don't wake up. It's gonna be so fucking funny. It's gonna be so fucking funny. He's gonna miss the whole dark side of the moon. He's gonna be so pissed. He's gonna be furious. He's only gonna see the part that the 68 guys saw. We're in the middle of it right now. Nobody's ever seen this part. And then he's gonna get back to Earth. He's gonna be like, I'm one of the guys that travels further than anybody, and we're all gonna be able to say, yeah, but you were asleep.
You can't talk.
I would do some shit like that.
Of course you would.
Yeah, and then I'd spend the next 5 days crying, laughing all the way home. I'd be the one driving the other astronauts crazy. I'd be dehydrated from all the crying, laughing I was doing.
Tears would just be floating around.
Just moisture we can't afford.
You gotta stop.
Sam, you got to stop crying.
3 days later, it's not that funny. I go, it's the fucking funniest thing that's ever happened.
You just keep telling Houston.
Yeah, Houston, we have a problem. Astronaut Troy didn't see the dark side of the moon. He was asleep.
Would you take the furthest seat so that you could technically be the person?
Yeah,
who's been-
absolutely.
Yeah. Mhm.
Absolutely, I would.
But
I
you
guess,
wouldn't tell anybody.
No, I guess I'll take this one. I guess I'll take this one. I'd strap right in. Even if it was someone else's seat, they'd get up to get ice cream. I'd jump in their seat and
Give
I go,
what back?
stop being a baby.
Yeah, just sit there. What
Sit
does it
wherever.
matter?
Stop being a baby.
Then
Look,
when you
my
get
name
back
tag's
down-
on that seat. Stop being a baby.
Shut up.
And then, yeah, as soon as it was done, I'd go, well, I guess technically, look at this. I guess I'm the furthest person that's ever traveled, the furthest individual that's ever traveled from the Earth.
Well, how do you know that?
I'm in the furthest seat.
And everybody has to listen to you say that forever.
Right.
I was the furthest one away.
Technically, and this is funny, guys. I do the Today Show.
Update
I
your
go
Wikipedia.
everywhere. Oh yeah. I'd be updating my own wiki. Technically, he is the furthest. Really grind their gears.
It would.
Make furthest man merchandise.
Oh yeah.
Not Sam, furthest man.
They'd call me the furthest man. Yeah. I go on a whole press tour, conventions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meet the furthest man. And I go, something that really nobody else can relate to. There's something about being the one person who's traveled the furthest from the earth that actually makes me feel closer to it. And they go, oh, that's so interesting.
Deep.
And then the other two would be like, yeah, I thought, well, they wouldn't know.
You don't get it.
It'd be like in Clueless when Ty is talking about her near-death experience. And Alicia Silverstone is trying to be like, yeah, I had one too. And everybody's like, shut up, Cher, shut up. That'd be me. Talking about being the furthest man.
Well, yeah, because you were just rolling with your homies up in Artemis.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Hey, guys, rolling with the homies. Dr. X in Mexico City.
Man, I was getting just a panic attack thinking about those 10 years. But you got to understand something, Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
You got to tack on the 10 years these assholes are in isolation training
Oh,
way before that fucking mission. Dude, I can't sit in the same car with my kids for 4 hours, and I love them to death.
Right.
Imagine these assholes. Oh, then you got Canadian in there just for fun, dude. What the fuck's the Canadian going to bring to the table?
I know. You're right about that. He's probably going to be like, a lot of people think the crash test dummies are a one-hit wonder. It's like, shut up. Shut up.
They're actually they have many hits.
There's so many songs, dude. You don't even know.
And you know how it would go? Everybody's worked with somebody, or even in like high school, like at the beginning of the year, like you're kind of hollering at the one girl. And then like by like October, November, you realize like she's like really annoying. And then by like April, you just hate her. Imagine that, except you're stuck on the spaceship.
Or that beforehand, because like Dr. X was saying, like you're training with these people for years.
You don't get to, it's not based on chemistry.
No.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, if radio show hosts can't get along, I can't imagine astronauts get along at all.
No.
They're like, T-5. It's like, no, it's not. It's 6. Shut up. Oh. Just everything.
Yeah, like it was somebody annoying somebody eating.
Right.
Like you're eating your space food like a fucking asshole.
Yeah, and you finally just said it. It's
You
been
snort
bottled
when
up.
you eat your ice cream.
Yeah, you're such an idiot. Yeah. I don't know. We haven't talked to each other for 3 years up here. Trying to get to Mars.
Trying to get there.
Eric in Colorado.
Are we there yet?
Oh,
Are we
yeah.
there yet?
Somebody would think they
Are
were
we there yet?
Somebody would think they were real cute saying that too.
Yeah, I
hour
imagine
in.
that'll be the first person thrown out of the spaceship.
Oh yeah, they would. Let's just go. Let's just go. We'll land. We'll let him off on the moon. Let's just go.
We'll tell him he could be first.
Leave him.
Tell them we need to do a spacewalk, and then we'll just disconnect.
Fucking leave
Take
him.
off.
Yeah, it'd be so funny.
It'll be funny.
We'll leave him.
Where you guys going? See ya.
You're just it's like when you watch those videos of the people chasing a cruise ship, and the cruise ship is leaving so slowly, but there's no getting back on. Wait, that's my spaceship. That's my spaceship.
They're trying to swim over to it. But they can't.
Yeah. He's like running in slow motion, anti-gravity running, trying to get back to the spaceship.
Oh, we didn't see you.
Go. Oh, was he not in here?
I'm sorry, dude.
I guess we left him up there. You're going to have to wait about a month and a half for us to get another spaceship up there.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, they said, though, we left enough ice cream, so it should be fine. You fucking assholes.
Fuck you guys.
Don't worry, we left the cooler full of ice cream.
Eat shit, asshole.
Yeah. That'd be great. Matt in North Carolina.
You know that spaceship's going to have AI on it. And you know how flawed AI is now. You're going to be arguing with AI for 10 years that pigs aren't blue or something like that, and it's going to drive you crazy.
Yeah, that's
And then have you heard the story? And have you heard the story of Antarctica where the two guys were on base together, and one guy would tell the guy the endings of the book that he was reading, and it drove the other guy crazy?
I love that. You hear those stories about people in prison who either there are people in prisons, like they have these stories that like halfway through the book they just write down the name or something, like some like singular word or sentence that's going to spoil the whole book. And it's like a 300-page book, and on page like 120 they'll just write on top of the page this thing that once you get to page like 180 you're like, Oh man, like they completely spoil the book.
Kills Dumbledore.
Right, and they just write it up top.
Would you do
Or
that?
Or they rip out like the last 3 pages of the book. Just because they're so like, you know what I mean? They're just so over it. They're just such assholes.
Just want to make somebody else miserable.
Right, that's it. That's it. That's the only thing that brings them joy anymore.
Yeah, if I had somebody that I didn't like up there, I would probably read the last paragraph of every book they're going to read.
Oh yeah.
And then be like, oh, you're starting that? My favorite part.
And that's always happens to be the last paragraph.
Yeah.
I'm a big Act 3 guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe that guy dies.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
Huh?
I clearly just started this. Why would you say that?
The
Oh,
first page, I look like LeBron.
Oh, yeah. I'd be yeah, exactly. I'd be sitting there like, oh, have you seen this movie yet? No, I haven't seen it. Oh, and then you spoil it. I'm strapped into I can't go anywhere. I'm
It was
strapped
Kevin
into the
Spacey
seat.
the whole time.
Well, it was.
What?
No, Kaiser Soze.
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
Had you not?
Oh, you were going to watch. Oh.
Okay. Well, that's what happens. Don't worry. It's all. My dad did that.
It's still
once.
a good movie.
My dad will spoil stuff like constantly without even trying.
He's one of those guys.
100%. He doesn't even think about it. And then he'll say stuff like this. Well, everything happens. And you're like, what the hell? Steve in Massachusetts.
Hey, so how great would it be if you become the first person to fart on the far side of the moon and just ruin it for the rest of the astronauts? You just hold it for 5 days and then you just let it rip.
Right, you did. And then they're like, wow, look at. What is that?
They go, oh, sorry, it was me.
I think, but you be cute about it. You go like, guys, I hope we don't have a gas leak.
Damn, astronaut ice cream got me again.
I got it.
Lactose
Fucking up
intolerant.
my guts.
Yeah, it got me. Thank you, Steve. Lactose intolerant over freeze-dried ice cream.
That's on me. I should have known.
I sorry, I should have let you guys know.
That was me, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna moon. Yeah. So I guess they're on their way home now.
Yeah.
You know, they'll be there for. They'll be home in 5 days, and then you'll see them on all the talk shows.
Oh, yeah.
And they're gonna go like, "What was it like up there?" And they'll go, "Well, I guess you could say it was out of this world."
Oh.
That's what Gus Grissom says on that thing you do when they do the talk show, and it's Walter White playing Gus Grissom. I guess you could say it's out of this world. I love that. It'd be great if it's like they're booked to do Colbert, but by the time they get back, it's like, well, he's not on the air anymore.
Then they'd have to do Comics Unleashed.
Yeah, they're doing Byron Allen's Comics Unleashed. Could you have all the astronauts let us know some funny stories that they did in space before they get here? Yeah, they're going to think the whole world has changed if they don't get back quick.
Because of Comics Unleashed?
Because Comics Unleashed, they're going to be like, I can finally settle in, listen to somebody really hand it to the conservatives. Let me turn on Colbert. Byron Allen! That's how you know that it's over. That like right now, they go like, okay, we're going to get rid of, who used to be on after Colbert? Was it James Corden, right? Did Byron Allen take over James Corden's
yes.
spot? Yeah. So, like, James Corden goes, I'm stepping away. And they go, is it because everybody hates you? And he goes, no.
No.
What?
I wanted to.
No, I feel like I did it. And they're like, are you sure?
Did what?
It's not because, no, I have other things to do. Like, well, I don't know, but I'm going to do other stuff. It's not because everyone thinks you're a dickhead. No. It's another reason. It's another reason. I'm leaving.
I don't want to say.
Yeah. It's none of your business. I don't know. I think it's because everybody realizes you're a horrible guy. No, it's not that. So when he left, CBS was like, well, we're just going to replace him with Byron Allen Comics Unleashed.
Yeah, he just bought the airtime.
Byron Allen did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got more money than...
God.
Yeah.
Byron Allen has created this insane empire. He's going to own CBS before long. And so he just is like, okay, I'll have the CBS airtime. So now, in that 12:30 spot that really did used to be, NBC obviously kind of started it with Letterman coming on after Carson, but like when Letterman went over to CBS started their own 12:30 spot, and there were like a ton of good shows. I think probably CBS's best 12:30 host was What's his name? The Scottish guy.
I almost said Craig Kilborn.
And then
Craig Ferguson.
Craig Ferguson. Craig Kilborn was the 12:30 guy at one point.
Oh.
I mean,
Ever see a fall? So hard.
I mean, it's crazy. Craig Kilborn was the original host of The Daily Show. And it's just like, and I don't know what he's like in real life.
I think he's not.
Well, there's something about the way he comes across on television that's the impression that he gives off. People are like, that guy's a dick. And like, there's literally, when it comes to Craig Ferguson, there's YouTube video after YouTube video that teaches people how to be charismatic and properly like flirt without being threatening. Like just, and it's all Craig Ferguson stuff.
People love him.
Love him. And you just watch these clips, and the women would go on that show and just completely turn to puddles. And he'd just be talking to him going like, hey, here's my mug. And they go, oh, Craig Ferguson.
Plus, they let him do his own show.
His own show.
Like, it was weird.
He had his robot on with him a lot.
Yeah.
And he's he's just such a funny, original guy.
But I feel like Craig Kilborn is very much like his character in Old School in real life.
That's how he comes across.
Yes, that's at least how he comes across.
Because on The Daily Show, when he first started that, like it predated Jon Stewart Daily Show. It was a totally different show. Did not come across. But he left The Daily Show to go do CBS Late Night. And then people were like, nah.
You're not the guy.
Nah. So then they were like, let's hire the boss from The Drew Carey Show.
The Late Show with Craig Kilborn. Wow, that lasted 5 years.
That's hard to believe. I would have said maybe 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was who Craig Ferguson was. He was the boss on Drew Carey's show.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He was Mimi's boss.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he came on. He had a run. He had a great run. And then after that was James Corden, right? That's the path of that late show.
Late Show. Craig Ferguson hosted it. Yeah, for 9 years.
Yeah. And when he left, it felt like
James
he was.
Corden hosted it for what? Why do you say it like that? For 9 years.
Right.
8 years.
Right. Yeah. When it's crazy that Craig Kilborn hosted that show from 99 to 04. Oh yeah, Tom Snyder. When it was originally, because Tom Snyder hosted an old show called The Tomorrow Show, where it would start at midnight. There was the Today Show, and then there was the Tomorrow Show. But I guess Letterman brought in, because I think that was part of it, that from the beginning, if I'm not mistaken, Letterman's production company also got that second block. So like Worldwide Pants not only produced Letterman's Late Show, but they also produced Late Show.
Okay.
Right?
So
I think that's why Letterman brought in Tom Snyder to be the guy who did the show after him. Then it was Craig Kilborn. I mean, thank God for Craig Ferguson. Otherwise, it would just be like, here, we're just going to put really unlikable people on this show. And then James Corden came on. But when James Corden left, he was like, I'm done. And CBS, because by then Letterman was long gone. And CBS was like, wow, yeah, we're not going to
try this again.
Yeah, we're not going to have a talk show anymore. So Byron Allen Comics Unleashed popped in, and he was like, I'll do it. And Comics Unleashed is that same show that you've seen for years on a random channel late at night in every hotel room that you've ever stayed in. They air, some of these episodes that you see when you go into like a hotel room or something, those Comics Unleashed episodes are, from years and years and years ago. Like they will just keep re-airing them. Like you'll see like...
Started in 2006.
That's when Comics Unleashed started?
Ended in 2016.
And you would still see them?
Mm-hmm.
Are they playing old? No, but it's back now.
Is it?
Because I think I saw Mike Feeney was on a Comics Unleashed. So I think they did start doing new episodes.
Oh, okay.
Going like, because I think, and look, this is where Byron Allen is smart. He was like, listen, they're looking for cheap programming that would just fill the slots and they could just sell some form of advertising on. This idea of spending a ton of money on these big shows that are pillars to the network, it's not happening anymore late at night. Like the talk shows are on their last legs. So Byron Allen comes in and he goes, well, look, I got this show. It's cheap. You know what I mean? It's just comics doing their bits, sitting in a circle. The audience laughs when they're told to laugh, and that's it. That's the whole show. You can just run them over and over and over again. And so they said, okay, we'll do that.
Oh, yeah, they did new episodes in 2014, 2015. Then now they're doing new ones.
Right.
For
For
last
the
year and this year.
for the late slot. And then, I guess yesterday, CBS, and I mean, all due respect to Byron Allen, really was just like, no, we're throwing the towel in on all this.
Yeah. I mean,
And they said, yeah, no, we're not. It's not like we have this other plan. We're
I'm
just
not
gonna,
surprised.
We're going to throw, me neither. We're going to throw Byron Allen on.
Oh, you want to pay us for more airtime?
I mean,
Yeah, we'll take
bro,
the money.
but like, I can't imagine like working on one of these shows, one of the late night shows, and realize like, because that happens a lot in the industry. Like, you look around and you're like, well, what do I do now? Like, because the whole model has changed so much that like you don't have these shows that have these massive, massive staffs anymore where they do this one does that, this one does that. Like, the whole system has completely changed. Where now it's like a Byron Allen who shows up. I'm sure he's got a small staff that works for him directly and like, looks for the most economical show that you can put on in a time slot like that. Like, I don't know what people do moving forward because the whole industry has changed. It's nuts. Like, the fact that like this is where it ends for that slot. That's the Letterman slot. And Letterman, Colbert, like that was a big slot. And I'm sure Fallon and Kimmel are both looking at that going, listen, if any of these networks see that like is Comics Unleashed going to get the same ratings as Colbert? No, not a chance.
They don't care.
But if it gets fine ratings, if it's fine.
Yeah, all they want to do is just sell some ad space.
Right.
And this costs them less. So
they can make less on it.
Yeah.
Like, they just need to make more than it costs them. Because right now that's a difficult thing to do when you have shows that are still, I mean, people say they're not drawing an audience. There is an audience.
For late night?
Yeah.
Well, people just put it on out of a...
But it's not an audience that...
Habit?
Yeah. It's more of an audience than like an audience for like, a pre-taped Comics Unleashed show.
I guess.
But
I mean, I don't know anybody that's like, oh my God.
No,
it's 11:35.
But it's not enough to justify right the amount of.
But they're getting big salaries.
I know.
And like,
I know.
I think once Kimmel says he's done, that's it for ABC.
Yeah, I agree.
Because like he just signed again, and I feel like ABC's like, okay, we'll let him when he's done.
Right, let him ride it out.
We'll end this.
Right.
And I mean, the day after Lauren dies, Fallon better start looking for something.
You're right. You're right. Here, you know what I would do, and I would tell this to him.
Who?
Any of these hosts?
Or Jimmy Fallon?
Both of them.
Okay.
This is, this would have to be a secret meeting because it's a pretty.
Just the three of you? Could I come?
No.
Oh.
No.
All right.
No.
You want to get lunch after?
Who?
You and me.
After what?
After you meet this.
No. No. I'm busy.
Wow. We don't. See, this is a hypothetical.
Okay. Well, hypothetically, I'm way too busy for that. But.
Okay.
But Troy, if you're hungry.
Yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
I'd love to.
I mean, it's hypothetical. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
You might be in Florida.
I'll fly back.
Okay, cool. Or I'll fly there. Whatever works. Whatever's easier for everybody.
Hooters.
Yeah. Oh, I would love that. Together, right?
Absolutely.
Great. So, yeah, I would say this. Podcast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That would be my idea. I would say that launch a podcast. And here is the twist. Also a visual on YouTube.
Oh.
Yes.
Like a video podcast.
A video podcast. Call it a vodcast. That's what I would call it. Right? And you go out and you tell people that I'm launching a vodcast. And people will go like, oh, wow, so you're not done. You're not done, not yet by a long shot. That's massive.
Works for some.
Right. I mean, I don't know what this Colbert's doing. Going off to write Lord of the Rings movies. I kind of love that. If I'm being actually honest, like the idea of like Colbert going like, bro, I'm gonna go write this Lord of the Rings movie. He loves Lord of the Rings.
I mean, he speaks the language.
Right. Which is nuts.
It's insane. Like he literally, I don't think there's a bigger fan of that.
But just like
franchise.
The idea of like
those books.
Yes. I mean, having been in this political world as long as he's been, I'm sure he's so fucking over it. Half the country hates him. Half the country like that whole vibe.
Especially because he came up as a comedian.
He came up as a comedian. You know what I mean? Like, he must long for the days when people didn't know that he was making fun of them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, when he was doing Colbert Report, and it was all
Or The Daily
good.
Show.
Or The Daily Show.
Or just like stuff with Amy Sedaris.
When he's doing, Strangers with Candy.
Yeah.
You know, like, just like, when you're just having fun. And that's what I feel like he's doing. He's leaving, and he's leaving all the sort of stress and all the sort of, you know, the network being shitty to him about letting him go and everything. And just going like, I love Lord of the Rings. I'm going to write this Lord of the Rings movie for a while. And it's like, you're not hurting for cash. No. You don't need to find the next thing to be like, well, what am I doing next? What am I doing next? No. Just go write a nice Lord of the Rings movie. You know, why not? Good for you. I was happy when I read that. You know, like don't talk to anybody. Just go write a Lord of the Rings movie. You love it. It'd be like if I was like, wait, what's Sam doing? He's writing wrestling scripts. I don't know who he's writing wrestling scripts for, but he's writing wrestling scripts. He speaks the language. Fluently. He's saying everything's kayfabe. Jonathan in Connecticut.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, man.
So we're talking about budget cuts on network TV. And, like, when you think of TV shows, people are always like, oh, did you see the new Netflix show, HBO Max show? But, like, CBS has, like, these overly produced shows like Matlock. And I'm trying to figure out, like, who's watching these shows?
Travis. He loves procedurals.
Yeah, I love a good procedural.
He loves procedurals.
Can it get solved in 1 or maybe 2 episodes if it's a sweeps week?
Right, sweeps is always fun because then you have a cliffhanger at the end. Do you get excited when you're watching your procedural and it gets to about 10-2 and you're not even close to solved?
They can't finish this.
Right. That's how I feel like at a bar rescue when it's 10-2 and they haven't even come close to reopening the bar. I go, John's going to walk out. John's going to walk out. It's going to be great.
But those budgets are pretty high. Like, if you watch these shows, it's
I know.
But I'm like, I've never heard anyone say I'm watching Fire Country. You know, like,
you know what, Jonathan?
They've got a whole thing.
Fire Country?
Isn't there like Fire Country and then like
Fire Country NYPD?
Yeah.
Fire Country New York?
No, I know. Nobody watches.
No, I don't know that. But then, you know, there was the whole, remember the Chicago lineup? Wasn't there like Chicago PD?
They're still going.
It's crazy. Who watches these shows?
Oh, yeah, Fire Country with Bo Donovan.
Bo Donovan? I have no idea who watches Fire Country. If somebody asked me, did I watch
it's a spin-off of Sheriff Country. That's what it is.
Sheriff Country and Fire Country. No, I don't watch. I watched that, what was it called? Country about the, wasn't that about the Bagwan?
Wild Country.
I watched Wild Country.
That was great.
That was great. But they wrapped that up in about 3 eps.
I think it was probably 5.
Was it 5?
It was long.
It's good. There's a lot to cover.
I love the Mahanan Sheila.
You do? She's a powerful woman, isn't she?
I found myself very attracted to her.
Yeah. Thought you were watching Gavin on spring break again. Gavin Rosdale on spring break.
Is that your hall pass?
I think so.
The Mahanan Sheila.
My wife would let that slide. But it's the Mahanan Sheila.
Thank you, Jonathan.
You don't understand.
She tried to poison the whole town.
I love that idea. That it's like, okay, my hall pass, I guess, it's going to be Miles Teller. Okay, I'm going to pick the Mahanan Sheila. What? Yeah. You know, the Mahanan Sheila, she poisoned the town. She really was a powerful woman. I find that very attractive.
I'm going to say Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, I love Timothy Chalamet.
Troy, what's yours?
I think...
Well, that's an older...
I guess the Mahanan
Sheila...
Sheila...
when she's a little younger.
I don't know. I mean, even as an older woman, she does exude a certain amount of power, doesn't she?
Yeah. And she was loyal to the Bhagwan.
Oh. She was. And guess who had a big beard, too?
The Bhagwan.
That's right.
And a nice watch. You like that.
I love a nice watch.
Remember when he's like kind of hanging out and he's flossing his watch?
Yes, I do. And it made you go, hey, Bhagwan, what's up with that? Why do you need that watch? Why do you need such a nice watch? To tell time.
It's a nice rollie.
Right. He's like one of those church leaders who has a private jet, and he's like, well, how am I going to spread the gospel without a private jet?
You gotta have that.
Yeah. I can't possibly wait in TSA lines. Yeah, I didn't know what time it is. It's a wild country.
Yeah,
that's what you.
That's
fell
her.
in love with.
Oh yeah,
the Mahanan Sheila.
Yeah.
Even with the, and you're not normally somebody, you don't like a bob usually. You're not normally like a woman with a smart short hairdo.
No, but you know when a girl has that essence, you just look past things that you would normally.
Kind of more like that, maybe.
Oh, yeah, she looks good there.
And yeah, she's smiling like that, but you know she's in full, complete control.
She's just like maniacal.
Right. Like you'd go like, oh, I'm having a little trouble at work, and she's like, let's kill them. And you're like, no. And then you look at her twice, and you go, no.
We'll poison the salad bar.
Yeah?
What?
Yes, we will.
McClure's not approving any of my promos.
Look at those eyes. Jeez.
She's like, are you sure, Phil? You can see that's Donahue. That's the back of his head.
Oh,
yeah. You sure, Phil? Phil, ask that question again. Donahue's like, I don't want to ask it. I don't want to ask
Usually very confident.
Phil, go ahead. You want to go to the audience? No, we're going to go to break. We're going to go to break. We're going to go to break, Ma and Sheila. Then Troy's in the audience. She's like, oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Just let me say hi.
And she'd lock in on you, too, because she'd get that energy.
She'd feel the vibe.
Yeah, she'd feel the vibe because she'd go like, I know, I can literally, that guy's already wrapped around my finger. You go, I am.
You look great today.
She's like, I know. And
I
you're
love
like,
your bob.
Yeah. I normally don't, but I don't know what's happening to me. That's your hall pass?
I think so.
I get that.
That was a wild. That's literally like probably the best cult documentary.
Oh
ever.
yeah.
Wild Wild Country.
Because like these people are insane.
And they take over a town.
They take over the town, and she's clearly like crazy and evil. And at the end, you're kind of rooting for her.
Right. Like you get where she's coming from.
And she like rehabilitated. She's helping like people, and
yeah. I mean,
it's a wild ride.
Wild Country is definitely top tier. It might be the best cult doc.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's some good, like Jim Jones docs, but I feel like that story has been so told.
Yeah.
Mother God.
Mother God's top tier as well. I mean, especially because Mother God did such a good job of, it starts with the body cam footage. And body cam footage really changed the game on these docs.
Yeah.
I mean, even that one with the crazy mom on Netflix. Where the
Unknown Number?
Yeah, I love that Unknown Number.
Oh,
That's not a cult, but it's Unknown Number is incredible.
I thought you were talking about what was that, Worst Neighbor or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
And that's all body cam footage.
Oh,
That's
wild.
Tough documentary,
Yeah. But that body cam footage in Unknown Number, when the cops come in and be like,
oh my God.
It was that's your mom that's been texting you. And she's like, what? But I love my mom. And it's like, yeah, it's complicated.
Yeah, they're immediately hugging.
Yeah. Well, I go to my mom for comfort when bad things are happening. But she's the one doing the bad things. I don't understand.
You know there's a documentary called Searching for Sheila on Netflix? Have you seen that?
And is that about this Sheila?
Yeah.
The Mahanan Sheila?
Yeah.
The Mahanan Sheila?
It came out in 2022. It's about her returning to India for the first time in like 35 years.
Oh, I know what I'm watching this weekend.
Right. You want to see what she's up to.
Let me write that one down.
Yeah.
On the flight.
You want to see what she's up to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe, if you should head to India.
I mean, her last husband died of AIDS shortly after she got out of prison, so.
That's odd. Timing.
It's probably just a coincidence.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
She's been married a lot.
Really?
Weird.
She can't hold down a relationship.
Huh. She went to prison?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it related to the cult?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, she married.
Salad bar stuff?
Yeah, that didn't
help.
age well.
No, I guess not. Yeah. Three husbands. The first husband, an American from Illinois, they married before returning to India to become disciples of the Bhagwan. The second husband, unfortunately, the first husband died of cancer.
That'll happen.
So she married the second husband.
Or if it was like an Eazy-E kind of thing.
Right. Where he's like whispering in people's ears on his deathbed.
Yeah.
And then she married another follower. And then the third one, known as Diplo.
Diplo?
Diplo's the man.
It was Diplo. He
I
was
didn't know
on.
he married her.
Well, he was on mushrooms at the time.
Okay. So he wasn't thinking clearly.
No. He really wasn't. She was with him until he died from AIDS. Subsequently moving to Switzerland. She's described her marriage relationships as having basic freedom. I don't know what
She's
that
into swinging.
Gotcha.
Key parties.
Key parties.
Is she like the opposite of the manosphere, where she's like, I like one-sided monogamy?
Right.
His side.
Like, you want to be in a relationship with me? Okay, it's open on my side.
On my side, not yours. Would you accept that?
Yes, Ma'anan.
If she looked at you, do you think she could convince you that that was a good idea?
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing this for you. Oh, thank you, Ma'anan.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ma'anan. Are you going to stay home tonight? No, I'm not. Oh, okay. Okay.
Have fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, trust me, I will.
Can I go out?
No, you'll stay here. Oh, okay. Okay.
Clean the place while you're here.
You got
it. No problem.
You got it, Ma'anan.
Don't give me AIDS.
Yeah, I might. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. You got to do what you got to do, Ma'anan. Oh, I would love that. I would love to see Troy get swept up by a cult.
I can't come to work today.
Why? Ma'anan just said I can't.
She said I can't.
Well,
Can I answer the phones here?
yeah. Only if Ma'anan says it's okay. Make sure you check. No, I can't do it from home either, unfortunately. She won't let me.
Said no.
She said you guys are bad influences.
And you know what? I think she's right.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Take her word for it. Yeah. Yeah, so but yeah, going back to the body cam footage, Mother Earth, that doc, Mother God. Oh, I usually say Mother Love, so I thought I was on the right track. Mother God.
Yeah.
She, like, that doc starts with the body cam footage where, like, her corpse is just lying in a bed.
She's sleeping.
She's resting.
Resting.
She's resting.
Yeah.
Mother is resting. Mother is resting. And then it immediately goes back to the beginning where she's totally normal and has nothing to do with any cult. And, like, you're locked in at that point. You're like, I gotta see. I mean, it's like a Tarantino movie. You're like, I gotta see how we get there. You know you're going to circle all the way around, but you cannot, in the beginning of it, picture how you're going to get to that body cam footage. You're like,
so much silver.
It's impossible. Well, that's what she did. With the pandemic, you know.
You think it was a pandemic thing?
Well, she did say that silver was going to, that eating the blue silver was going to save people from COVID and stuff like that.
I thought one of the wildest parts of that documentary is just how people are still following her. And
that's usually, I mean, she literally turned into a skinny Violet Beauregard. She became blue as a human being. Dabba-dee dabba-die. Like, that's the color of her skin. And I always find it the most fascinating in these cult documentaries, the people who are still, like, relatively normal, like, not the high-ranking people. The people that just needed an identity, needed something to cling on to, were lost and got swept up into this thing. Because you watch them and they dedicate so much of their life to this. And, like, you know, forego family connections and have everybody around them, their loved ones, saying this is a bad idea. And they go, no, you have to understand this is a good idea. They're right. This is, and they just go so far into this lie that almost like a sleepwalker, you can't wake them up. Like, they cannot admit, oh, I've wasted 5-10 years of my life. This whole thing was absurd. It was all ridiculous. Like, they can't get there. So they just, like, no matter what happens on some level, they keep pushing forward on this thing. The TikTok cult was a good doc too. Yeah. When that guy, you know, when they're trying to see their family members again.
Yep.
And they just can't. That was a kind of wild one.
He got arrested, though, recently, right?
He did. I think unjustifiably.
We'll let the courts play that.
Yeah, there's supposed to be separation of church and state, I think. And I think that's something that we have to respect, you know.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. Let's take a break.
Okay.
Yes, we're going to take a break because we have a busy show today. We have a lot to get done today. And yesterday, I mean, was crazy. So we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Stay there.
Hey, come on. Don't move. More Sam Roberts Show in a few.
I do have a beef with Shakira because one time her hips lied to me.
What?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, baby, when you're
That's pretty good.
Been waiting all my life for that moment.
You're always free to do an impression. Chris does a couple.
Now try to do this.
Now,
California.
My breast is moaning and bones.
The Bennington Show, weekdays at noon East and anytime on the SiriusXM app. Epic riffs to unleash your air guitar skills. With Guitar Greats, a channel devoted to 6-string masters. Decades of riffs, guest DJs, and a fan-voted Top 50 countdown. Shred through International Guitar Month with Guitar Greats. Channel 300 on most radios for a limited time. And year-round in the SiriusXM app.
Everything you got, light it up, cowboy. Go, 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 go.
All season long, IndyCar is on Fox.
The green is out and racing is on.
Alex Palou.
Sensational.
Otto Award. Joseph Newgarden.
Are you kidding me?
And Indy's top drivers put it all on the line. Every race, all season long.
He's going for it. Oh!
Fox is the home for IndyCar. Welcome to the fastest racing on Earth.
Is that joint pain so bad they're saying you need surgery? Are you sick of steroids? Or are you just tired of wincing every time you move? It's time to get lasting joint pain relief the natural way. Call QC Kinetics now. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in advanced regenerative medicine, using powerful orthobiologics to repair joint tissue in your knees, hip, back, or shoulder. We use precision medicine to get right to the root of the pain. Best part? With QC Kinetics, there's no drugs, no downtime, no surgery. And the patient satisfaction reports are astonishing. Over 46,000 people like you who are back to living their best life again. QC Kinetics now has over 100 clinics nationwide specializing in pain from arthritis or injury. Are you tired of hurting but want desperately to avoid surgery? It's time to discover these cellular-level treatments that are changing the game for joint pain sufferers all over America. Call now to learn more. See if there's a clinic near you. QC Kinetics, 844-809-PAIN. 844-809-PAIN. 844-809-PAIN.
Tired of the same old game night? Switch things up with Chumba Casino. Play over 200 free online social casino games. From classic slots and blackjack to exclusive in-house favorites you won't find anywhere else. However long you got, you can play your way, anytime, anywhere. Make your next chill night a little more fun with Chumba Casino. Only available in permitted states. No purchase necessary. See terms and conditions for details. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21+.
You know how those instant life insurance quotes work, right? Answer some questions online and bam, you've got a price. It's simple, except you have no idea how that algorithm came up with that life insurance rate. And research shows those companies can really overcharge. At AccuQuote, we don't hide behind algorithms, and our 40 years of expertise can save you up to 50% on your life insurance. Visit AccuQuote.com, that's ACCU quote.com, and discover up to a 50% difference in pricing for yourself. Visit AccuQuote.com.
Mike Chappell here, Patriot Software's founder. My third successful business employed over 30,000 W-2 employees in all 50 states. That's when I learned there are different employment laws and payroll tax laws in all 50 states and in every U.S. city, making payroll one of the most complex areas of business. That's why I created Patriot Software, to make payroll simple for millions of American businesses. Use our simple do-it-yourself software at patriotsoftware.com.
Hey, what the heck is wrong with this thing?
Welcome to Morgan Wallen Radio.
What's happening now?
Morgan Wallen Radio.
Morgan Wallen what?
My very own channel, Morgan Wallen Radio, launches tonight, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 Pacific, Channel 64, with an intimate performance recorded live in Nashville, Tennessee.
This I gotta hear.
Oh, baby, another round.
Morgan Wallen Radio, Channel 64, and in the Sirius XM app.
Go.
It's official, sports fans. First Things First is a hit.
First Things First is a good mix of analysis and total ridiculousness.
That is unbelievable.
I'm all ears. Nick, Drew, and Wilds are the MVPs of sports shows.
I'm Mahomes, you're Kelsey, and you're Andy Reid.
I kind of want to be Mahomes, or at least Kelsey.
Yeah, I think I'm more Mahomes.
First Things First, weekdays at 3 Eastern on FS1.
Ready for big fun? Start for free at Chumba Casino. Sign up and enjoy a welcome bonus with gold coins and sweeps coins to explore hundreds of online social casino games, all from your phone. Spin, play, and discover something new whenever you feel like it, with no downloads needed. More games, more ways to play. Let's Chumba. Only available in permitted states. No purchase necessary. See terms and conditions for details. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21+.
So when I ask, what is Odoo? What comes to mind? Well, Odoo is a bit of everything. Odoo is a suite of business management software that some people say is like fertilizer because of the way it promotes growth. But, you know, some people also say Odoo is like a magic beanstalk because it grows with your company and is also magically affordable. But then again, you could look at Odoo in terms of how its individual software programs are a lot like building blocks. I mean, whatever your business needs, manufacturing, accounting, HR programs, you can build a custom software suite that's perfect for your company. So, what is Odoo? Well, I guess Odoo is a bit of everything. Odoo is fertilizer magic beanstalk building blocks for business. Yeah, that's it. Which means that Odoo is exactly what every business needs. Learn more and sign up now at odoo.com. That's ODOO.com. Have you been thinking about what to do with the jewelry, diamonds, and watches you don't wear anymore? Maybe it's time to turn your old Rolex or Cartier bracelet into money you can use right now. At Worthy, we make selling your unwanted jewelry, diamonds, and watches easy and rewarding with our secure online auction. When you sell with Worthy, your items are fully insured, professionally graded, and auctioned to a network of over 1,000 professional buyers. You're in complete control, and once your item sells, you'll be paid fast. If it doesn't sell, we return it to you free of charge. With thousands of 5-star reviews and features in publications like the New York Times and Forbes, we've already helped over 80,000 clients get the most for their jewelry. At Worthy, we succeed when you do because we share the same goal, to maximize your earnings. For a limited time, SiriusXM listeners can get an extra $100 when your item sells for over $1,500 when you sign up at worthy.com/offer. Again, that's worthy.com/OFFER. Worthy.com/offer.
I was kind of hoping people would just forgive and
It would just be easy, right? No.
Yeah, I said I'm sorry.
No, I told you. I didn't mean it.
What about the song?
Yeah, I mean, the title of the song. I remember the T-shirts that he tried to sell on the Super Bowl.
I mean, it's down from streaming services. It's like, hey, that doesn't exist anymore.
Right. Who said? Well, I did. I thought it'd be easier for me. I'm doing these stadium shows, you know. I'm not. Look, and I told you, I'm a big forgiveness person, especially when you got like
bangers.
Yeah, classics, dude, from before. Classics from before.
Do you listen to new record?
Only a little bit. I don't have an opinion on Bully yet. I haven't listened enough to really like actually have an opinion.
It was a step in the right direction.
Right. It's not there yet.
It's not there, but
doesn't he keep like taking stuff down from it and like replacing it?
Yes, he keeps, which is weird. It's not like him at all. Yeah, it's weird because luckily his manic episodes are all done.
But it's like, oh, I can't wait to listen to it. Oh.
I can't. This is probably the worst part of streaming.
Yes.
Is the fact that that you could, and it shouldn't be. It should be locked in.
Sometimes when you hear a mix and it's on streaming, you're like, ugh, something's off.
It's done. You did it.
Yeah,
you
but
did
it sounds like shit. You can.
Imagine like being an artist, going to a museum and being like, oh, I want to add another tree to that painting. Like, no, it's done, dude. It's done. No, it's never done. No, it has to be done because there are physical copies of Bully that went out,
and those are like the old.
That's like 3.
With like all the AI that he was putting on it, like that he took off.
It doesn't even sound like the streaming version.
It's completely different.
He took it all off. I mean, to the point where like the physical copies were out, and then when the digital was supposed to come out, he was like, "But it's not coming out today because I'm still working on it." But the physical copies are already out.
Yeah,
they were mastered a long time ago. He's like,
I mean, you got to make those vinyls 6 months in advance.
Right, yeah. Right. The way music used to be made, when it was like, listen, I don't care if you don't like the mix in hindsight. It's done. It's over. Well, you did it.
You can swap it out.
Well, then
because when you put it to a streaming service, it does sound different. They do some sort of compression to it, and you're like, this something. I'm hearing something weird here.
Well, I mean, fucking like let it go.
Yeah, I can't. If you can change it, why not?
Because then there's no permanence left to the music. Isn't anything anymore?
I mean, it's ones and zeros, digital information.
Exactly.
Swap
it out,
take it out.
It's a soulless mumbo jumbo. It's nonsense.
That's where we're at, though.
I'm not accepting it. Okay, I'm not accepting of it.
I know you're a physical media guy.
I'm a physical media guy. Songs, sounds. It'd be like if like a movie came out and like while it was in its theatrical run, they were like, no, I put a new cut. There's a new cut.
But they do that to other movies. I mean
George Lucas.
Yeah, I mean, dude, they changed.
Yeah, and everybody's like, fuck George Lucas.
Stop doing that.
Stop doing it.
We liked the old one.
But then, even then, when everybody's like, fuck George Lucas, stop doing that, it's at least advertised as a new version of the film coming out.
Right.
Like the idea that you put an album out and they're like, here's the album. And it's like you're supposed to be able to sit with it. And now it's yours. That's how the art is supposed to work. Now the art is yours. And you reflect off of it. And then your reflections are then, you talk to your friends about their reflections of it. But you guys have listened to two completely different albums. You know what I mean?
I really like that song. I've never heard that song.
I've never heard that song because you bought yours at the Newberry Comics. And I just streamed mine on Spotify, and they sound completely different.
And I streamed mine on Spotify yesterday, and it's different than the one that you streamed.
It's different than the one you streamed on release day, which wasn't release day. Oh, don't worry. They've announced the deluxe version is coming out. Yeah, but I don't know if you saw the new announcement. The deluxe version is not coming out. Did you see that? That there is a deluxe version coming out, and then one day later, they're like, by the way, no. There is no deluxe version coming out.
I mean, I agree with you.
Just tinkering and stop tinkering. You shouldn't be allowed to tinker.
Tinker for life.
Once it's out there, it's done. Once you publish it, once you hit the publish, it's done.
You can put out remixes.
Remix all you want.
What about remastering? How do you feel about that?
That's fine.
If it's labeled as a remaster and the old one is still there, but this is now a remaster, of course, that's fine. Totally fine. The Beatles remastered stuff.
Yeah.
Fine.
People get pissed, and it's like,
do they really?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not like they're taking away the old stuff.
And the old stuff sounds so much better remastered.
Right. But then they put out they put out the mono and the stereo versions of.
Oh, those are great.
Right.
It was so much fun.
Right. But they still exist.
But they're not like this is all that exists.
We're deleting the old stuff.
Yeah, that's where it's crazy. Like this is the song.
He's just like pulling specific songs off and then putting them back on.
But he's been doing that forever. He did it with Pablo.
I know.
But he also has a weird thing where he like puts stuff up and he doesn't clear the samples, and then people are like, and it's like, dude, what are you doing?
Because he's also like he will do this thing where he's like, oh, this album's coming out, and he hasn't even started it.
Yeah.
Or he'll scrap it entirely. Like he records albums like on release day. He's still recording the album.
That's funny.
You know what I mean? It's a crazy person thing to do.
It is. That's a crazy person.
It's like when your college paper was due, and you're like, oh, fuck.
You're just writing it right now.
I'm going to do this now.
Yeah. And
class in an hour.
Yeah, it's due today. Why'd you sleep in? Yeah. It's like you don't do it then. Like you want to believe that like you have something to say specifically. And it's like you're going to sit down and really put some time and thought and like really get your expression out there. Because that's how I felt about the old stuff. I miss the old Kanye, I guess.
Yeah.
But that's how you felt about some of the old stuff. It was like, okay, this is like, he's really been working on this. I mean, lock yourself in a room doing 3 beats a day for 3 summers. That's Kanye. Just making his beats. I'm so inspired. I got to do this. And now he's just like,
oh, I just something to prove then.
Now it's just like, oh, I just did this yesterday.
Right, it's just manic.
Yeah.
Working.
And I'm such a genius that I'll make this for, I forgot I'm coming out with an album tomorrow. I forgot.
But that was a different time.
Yeah.
When those albums came out, we weren't still in this like streaming.
No, it was like there was streaming, but you were also moving physical copies.
Right.
And it wasn't even really streaming. It was more like 99 cents a song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On iTunes. Yeah. And it was like you were locked in. That was the song. And guess what you did? You owned it.
Mm-hmm.
You paid 99 cents, and it stayed in your...
Well, you owned a
license to play it. Well, I don't think that's true. Can you look up the terms of service?
Yeah, let me check. Hang on.
That music?
Give me like 5 minutes.
Yeah, no. You're right. You didn't... But you know what I'm saying. Like, you had even when it was digital, you had a file...
Bought this and it's not going to change.
It's not going to change. I'm going to put it on my iPod that is cold storage, and it's going to be there. I'm going to listen to that song. That's the song. Not like, well, this song sounds different today. It's crazy.
Even now, though, like, you could change a movie. Like, if you don't download it, like, they could just change the movie.
Right.
And that's the movie that you, even if you bought it, that's the movie you have now.
Which is why I got all them discs.
I'm really heading that direction.
You have to. It's the only way to go.
You should see my Amazon cart.
Yeah, got to. I got a whole wish list on Amazon.
It's a big
all
list.
Physical media. I got the A24 thing. I see these A24s. I wait until the pre-order goes up on the 4K. I'm getting that.
Yeah.
I got Marty Supreme on disc. I'm not fucking around.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm going right back to where I was 10 years ago.
Have to.
I didn't get it till now.
Right.
I'm starting to understand it.
Because
I just hate the clutter. That's what
I get it. I get it. And it started with good intentions.
Yeah.
I hate the clutter too.
But I got rid of all the clutter. I sold all my DVDs.
For $1.
Yeah.
But then they fuck with you.
Yeah. You didn't see that one coming.
No. They fuck with you. Because they know now you got rid of the stuff. It's not like, I just prefer this. They wait until you get rid of the stuff. And then they're like, okay, well, we're going to charge you more. And then stuff will just disappear. I don't know. Or we'll change it. Or like if an artist wants to go like, no, that's not the album anymore. Now this is the album. You're like, what? I didn't even have a chance for that. Like, that's the other thing. Like, there's a huge part of me that goes like, oh, let me listen to Bully. And I'm like, you know what? Let me give it a month. Because it's not.
Let him figure out what the final
He's not even done with it. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just there. I shouldn't be hearing this yet.
You're hearing demos.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I like it, though. I think it's annoying that, you hear something and it's like, okay, it's going to be different. But like, somebody puts out music, like sometimes you just hear something out and it's just like, man, this sounds different than I need to tweak something. It just, no, I get it. It's infuriating.
No, you don't need to tweak anything.
But it's like,
nobody gives a fuck.
You do.
Don't
it's your
release
art.
it yet. You know,
It's not ready. But what I said is like when you upload it to a streaming service, they put compression on it. And so each service does some sort of different compression. So you hear it and it sounds different. And you're like, man, I thought the drums hit differently in my mixes than they are here. And this is going to live forever. So I would like it to sound the way I'd want it to sound.
That's why you got to push them to get it on disc. It goes back to, they're not going to.
I'm not going to put stuff on disc from my music.
You're not going to listen. How are people going to listen if they have a Discman?
Yeah.
Did you ever think about that? That's a whole audience you're missing.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
What if I got my Discman in my big Jenko pocket?
Right.
How am I going to listen to Prince Street Bodega?
Right. And you're acting like, well, the pocket's big enough for a Discman, so I'm going to put it in the pocket. And I'm going to go, the CD's going to skip the whole time. And it's like, well, still, the pocket's big enough. I'm doing it anyway.
It is big enough.
Yeah, your Discman is sideways. It's going to skip nonstop. I have 11 seconds of skip protection.
Yeah, don't worry
You don't
about
need
that.
to worry about that.
You need an extra long cord because the end of the pocket's down by your calf.
It's your ankle. Yeah. 100% it's scraping the floor.
But that's good because in the other pocket, I can put my CD holder. And I got all the CDs I need.
I have a CD wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't even know about skip protection, Danielle. You needed skip protection back in the day.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a lifesaver.
Well, it's because when you had a Discman, any little bump, and it's skipping like it's a record, and so you'd lose it. So they came out with like the new technology with skip protection on the Discman, which is like it's almost the way buffering works now, where they would kind of read ahead a little bit, so that if there was a skip, they would have already the machine would have already read ahead, so it didn't skip.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I had that, but I didn't have the protection.
You got to get skip protection.
No, I didn't know about that.
Oh yeah, it's got to be a sports Discman.
Wait, but you can't.
The yellow one, the yellow.
Oh,
you know,
yes,
with the in-ear ones. Yeah.
You can't like get that for your car though.
Skip protection?
They had it in cars.
They did.
Yeah.
They did. I mean, back in the day, it was like your Discman was like connected to you got the tape adapter.
Oh, yeah.
And plugged it into your Discman. And then you put your Discman on like the thing between the two seats where the glove compartment is.
I would slide
not the
mine
glove
in
compartment,
between.
the in-between thing.
Mm-hmm.
You love a Discman on its side.
Yeah. Yeah.
You needed that skip protection.
Mine would be like where the seatbelt thing is.
Right.
You know?
No, that makes sense because it's like thin like that. Yeah.
Wasn't there a CD player in the car?
You CD's nuts. That's what a lot of these car companies would say. No, because you wouldn't have a new car. A CD player in a car was a luxury.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then
when did that start?
When they put the CD players in the cars, then what I had was like you pulled the whole radio out.
Yeah.
So you're at the mall holding your radio.
Right, because somebody would break into your car and steal your radio.
Or what you could do is I had a 10-disc changer in my trunk.
Oh.
That's sick.
That was awesome.
What were you, Exhibit?
Yeah.
Were you X to the Z?
I said, yo, dog, I like music.
We got you a 30-disc changer. It's going to zap your whole battery.
But I would have to figure out, like, okay, what are the 10 CDs I want to listen to? Like,
because they're in the trunk.
There's
no going in there. It's start of the day. You're making your plan.
Yep.
Yeah.
So then you would have to remember, like, oh, is that in 7 or is that in 6?
Right. You're skipping through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's huge.
That was the shit.
But
and I didn't have that until much later in life.
That's aftermarket. I mean, up until the early 2000s, there were full, this is going back to like the Late Show where people have to figure out new businesses. There were full businesses that all they did was aftermarket sound systems. And it was just CD changers that they put in your trunk.
Massive speakers.
Yeah, massive speakers, radios with LED lights on them.
Yes.
That would be like, if your car didn't have a CD player, no problem. They get you this flashy radio with all the LED lights.
And you'd have to take the front out when you left your car.
Yeah.
Yes, and you'd have to take it with you. You'd literally take your car radio.
You didn't want it stolen.
No, because you lock your car all you want. That window's getting broken and your radio's getting stolen.
I've had it happen many times.
It was like, that was the thing to do.
Yeah.
People would steal car radios, especially in New York City. People just steal car radios because you could get $150 for them real easy. And then go buy drugs, but yeah. So you would literally have to have a backpack, and you take your car radio out and you put it in your backpack.
Something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like an Alpine.
Man.
With the LED lights, and then you get the text display. Whoever had the coolest text display.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't. There was no. It was all. I mean.
JVC.
Aftermarket.
Kenwood.
And then when they had I got a C, I never had it, but if somebody would say I have a CD player that will play data CDs, because you could burn how many MP3s onto a CD, like 150 or something, and then they would read MP3s off the CD instead of standard CD files, and then you could have multiple CDs on one CD.
That was high tech.
High tech, but again. Had to bring a backpack, take it with you because that was good as gone.
Oh yeah,
there wasn't one mall in the country you could park that car in.
Wow. And then eventually you had a CD player in the car, right?
Well, eventually, yeah. Well, if you were wealthy.
And they did detachable faces. You could just take the face off.
I feel like.
That's true. Yeah, detachable faces for sure. I mean, yeah, and then it got to the point where
detachable face.
That's right. And then it got to the point where. CD players in cars became so normalized that they stopped putting cassette players in cars, and it fucked a lot of us over.
Right, because how are you gonna listen to them now?
We had no aux, right? So it was we needed the cassette player to plug our iPod into the car because it had the cassette adapter where it would go from the headphone jack into a cassette that you would put in your cassette player. But before we were fully ready with the aux and everything, unless you had an aftermarket, they took the cassette players out. So that's when we had to use, and this was the worst, FM transmitters.
Oh, they were terrible.
Horrible.
Garbage.
You'd have to find, every single one of them was trash. Yeah. All you want to do is play your iPod in your car. So you'd have to find a dead FM station and then program your FM transmitter that you plug onto your iPod. And try to play it. It was hideous every time. It never worked. I've never known anybody whose FM transmitter ever worked. What a racket of a business that was. Dog shit. And everybody had them. Yeah, and none of them worked.
No.
None of them worked. Yeah, it was a crazy ass time.
We had to suffer when we were kids.
Oh, every day was a fight for survival. Every day. We're just trying to listen to tunes. Because you need to have tunes in your car if you're going to pick up chicks. Right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, I mean, I had to have, major subwoofers. Did you have a subwoofer?
You have to have I didn't. I wasn't. You know what? I didn't have subwoofers, but guess what I wasn't doing either? I really wasn't picking up chicks like that.
I was rizzing chicks.
You were?
You had to, bro.
Yeah.
You had to pull into a parking lot, and it had to be so loud that the whole trunk is going. And you're like, I'm listening to my tunes loud.
Right, to the point where I can't even enjoy this anymore.
I can't hear you.
I've lost all sonic quality.
Like every bolt on my car is ready to rattle off.
It's just pure, utter vibrations.
But I had awesome subwoofers.
You had to. Because you had to pick up chicks.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
now
now
they don't even have CD players. I still have one in my car, but
no, they don't have CD players, and they don't even have like the idea of, I mean, literally brick and mortar businesses that the entire business was selling aftermarket car radios. Like that was the whole business, and they did well. And then, they would add window tints. That would be a service that they provided if you want the tints to go up to the mid 80s.
That was literally what my trunk looked like.
You had that?
I had a speaker.
I mean, it's not even like a car subwoofer. It's just a subwoofer plugged into the car.
That's what it looked like.
That would just be in the trunk because you're a cool dude. That's why.
Thanks, dude.
You had to be cool.
You had to be.
I wasn't. It sucked.
Is there still a driving around culture?
I don't know.
That's that was question. Huge, but just driving around.
No, I don't think so because, I mean, you're talking about Slurpee Day?
Well, like Slurpee Day, but beyond that, like even with like the music and stuff that was so important to you guys, like but I remember behind the CVS in Fairlawn, it was referred to as Club C.
Right, yes.
Because there would always be like 4 cars parked back there, competitively blasting their music against each other.
Bro, we would hang out at Club Mobile. It was we go to them. It was whatever. It was the convenience store. We'd park in front of Club Mobile. They had fountain drinks. It was fantastic.
Like there was an ecosystem to it. You kind of knew where to find which people at given times of the day or night just by
100%. No, I don't. I don't think that is a thing anymore because it was just a matter of like, what can I do to not be at home with my parents?
There were hours to fill.
And now, I think there's too much technology, too many devices.
It depends. I had that.
You had drive around culture?
Yes, most definitely. Once
Club
I got
Mobile,
my
Club
license,
C?
Not
type of environment?
But yeah, my senior year, all throughout college, we would just go for a drive super late, go to Wawa.
Club Wawa.
Listen
that
to
counts.
music
That
really
counts.
loud.
Oh, yeah. Same deal.
Yeah. So we did that. I did that at least, but that was like 5 years ago. So
maybe you were on the tail end.
Yeah, I probably was.
When I was a kid, there was like a cruising culture in Easton, Pennsylvania. There was like this main strip, and like there would just be like
I used to cruise in Easton.
There used to be like a road that went up, a road that went down, and cars would just do that. So you just be looking at each other.
Yeah.
You'd have these cars, you'd have your music blasting.
Yeah.
And then you'd see chicks in the other car, and you'd be like, yo, pull over.
Right.
And that's how you'd meet chicks.
That's why you don't understand why Fast and Furious hit so hard when that first movie came out. Because it really was just like, how cool is it to have fast sports cars with giant speakers on them?
Yeah.
Everything's aftermarket on them. And you just drive around and pick up chicks.
That's what you did.
That's what you had to.
It was Friday night. That's what you did.
Right. It's the weekend, for God's sake.
Yeah.
You know?
I need to find a honey.
It's Easton. What else am I doing?
What am I going to do in Easton?
It's Easton. What are you going to cruise? Yeah, of course.
Of course. People had the neon underneath their cars.
Yeah. You had to have neon under the car.
Fog lights.
Yeah.
Fog lights.
And they were illegal.
And when you see the 5.0, the fuzz, you had to switch it off. You had like a toggle.
Right. Right. Yeah, you'd have window tints that were illegally dark.
So you have to roll your windows all the way down.
Right, but then they still give you a ticket because the tint, was going up to the mid 80s.
I did that. I had the neon.
You had the neon under your car?
Course,
oh, that's so cool.
Dude, neon,
that's so cool.
Subwoofer.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Did you have a spoiler?
I did.
Yes,
oh my
he's
God.
the man.
My mom would.
And your room was like the basement with couches.
Oh God, but unfortunately, Matt jerked off on the couch.
I don't know why you have to remind me of that, but
I remember from the before. You told me before.
On the shoulder cushion.
On the shoulder, yeah, that sucks. But you're still mad at him for that.
I'm pissed.
Yeah, I would be too. But that's.
Car. Do you have a picture of your old car?
I gotta find it. Yeah, I had an old Firebird, like a blue '88 Firebird. And I took the wing off. They had like a small wing, and I put like the big spoiler on it. I had aftermarket rims.
Well, that had no business being on there.
No.
Oh, rims.
You put aftermarket rims on there?
Of course.
Oh, that's great.
There was a place called Auto Addictions, and I just was working and giving them all my money.
Yeah.
Lowered my Firebird. I couldn't even get over speed bumps.
Did it end up being a sound investment?
No. I mean, it was broken into multiple things. You know those big like hatchback glasses?
Broken into
I
what?
come out to my car. The hatchback's gone. My subwoofer's gone.
Oh no!
It was my neighbor.
They kept breaking into your car.
Yeah, they kept breaking into my car. I saw a trail of glass going to my neighbor's house to find out he did it.
And then he's like, I don't know how that glass got there. I don't know anything about that. That's a strange thing. Your neighbor broke into your car.
He did.
It's right there.
It's right there. But I'm driving around my neighborhood just blasting my music. You
Right,
can obviously say that car has a really good sound system.
Let's
in it.
grab it from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think the closest I got was it the Mitsubishi Eclipse?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I dated a girl who drove an Eclipse.
Bro,
it was sick. We'd roll up.
That was like the girl car.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. She
In
had
a good way.
I know.
Like-
Yeah. No. Totally. And it was her car, and she pulled up in the Mitsubishi Eclipse, and I was like, yeah. I was wearing my Cool Water. You know what I mean? We were just doing it right. Yeah, it was red too. It was red. It was not a 2025 Mitsubishi Eclipse. It was probably maybe like a 99 or a 2000 or something like that. Oh yeah,
Bro, when you had one of those in high school,
my girlfriend did.
It was the coolest
That was my
car.
dream car as a kid.
I'll bet. No, that's who I was rolling
red
with.
convertible.
That's who I was when I finally picked up a chick. That's who I was rolling with.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
You struck big.
Thanks, dude.
Right out of the gate.
I know. I know. By the way, she was great older than me.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Bro.
I know.
You must have had incredible riz.
Thanks, dude. Thanks.
I mean, to
dude.
pick up a chick that's older than you in a car like that.
In a Mitsubishi Eclipse.
What color?
Red.
Convertible or just the regular?
Regular. Hard top.
Hard top. Still dope.
Still dope. I went to her prom. I was a junior at her prom.
Wow.
I mean, yeah. I don't like to brag a lot, but like sometimes you just have to make sure you put it out there for what it is.
Is she a black chick?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Thanks.
Good for you. Bro, you had to be the man.
Of course I was. It took me a little while to get there, but I got there.
You got there quick.
Yeah. That was an interesting
what,
follow-up
16?
question.
Junior? 16, 17?
16, 17. Probably 17, yeah. 16, 17. Yeah. Yeah, I was a cool dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What
Let's
was
go
the
to
prom song? Do you remember?
Prom song.
Prom song might have been the thong song. I'm not 100%
It
sure.
could have been, yeah.
Could have been. Let's go to Jake in Jersey City. What's up, Jake?
Hey, guys. My dad he worked in Newark, New Jersey, and he had this car where he wrote the word radio and put a big X on it so people thought he didn't have a radio, and they just kept breaking his window, and that's where I learned all my racial slurs. He was so mad.
He sounded like he sounded like that family on The Sopranos who gets their car stolen and doesn't realize it's the Italians doing it. Thank you, buddy. Oh, that's awesome. Dwayne in New Jersey. What's up, Dwayne?
Hey, good morning, guys. How you doing?
Great.
I live outside of Philly in Palmyra, a small little town. And for what, like now, that car culture where people are sitting around in parking lots blasting music, it's literally insane. My house rumbles from these 5,000+ watt car systems across the bridge that are just sitting in a parking lot. Unfortunately,
and it was all. And by the way, it was all the same song. It was all the song from the Mitsubishi Eclipse commercial. It was that song, "Days Go By and Still I Think of You."
Well, these guys it's either Spanish music, or it's like the what they call like club kind of music, like from back in the 80s.
Booty bass kind of
like,
hip hop.
Booty bass.
Yeah.
That's
dude,
awesome.
But man, the basses travel so far, it's ridiculous. But I mean, listen, I love it. I used to install car stereos when I was younger, but I mean, now it's 55 years old. It's kind of annoying at 3 o'clock in the morning, but I get it.
I get it. What did you do after when you realized like I'm sure you were making money hand over fist putting car radios in, but then because the trend died, like it didn't die slowly. It died like all of a sudden. It was just like done. Every car figured out how to have a better radio, and it was just over.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I did it while I was in high school with my brother, and I went to college. So while I was in college, it kind of died out.
Yeah.
And then after that, just got right into corporate America.
But wasn't it great?
Yeah, I miss it. Oh my God, I miss it so much. Having the Alpine pull-out den or the face-off stereo.
Oh yeah.
The 6-disc changer, 10-disc changer under the seat and front seat, bro. I ran into the back of a car once. I got into an accident one time changing the disc under my car under my front seat.
Well, yeah, you had to find the disc.
Oh yeah, that's it. It's so much more, so much more dangerous.
Just going through pages of a book.
Like just text and drive. Like it's so much worse.
Yeah, I was changing out six CDs. You know, and it was like, oh shit, boom, run to the back of somebody.
Because you wanted to put a different album in.
That happened to me.
It did? You got to do it.
Where I rear-ended a Jaguar.
Thank you, Dwayne.
While you're reading directions off a piece of paper.
Right. You had a MapQuest printout.
It's way more dangerous.
MapQuest printout, and then you're like, well, I don't want to listen to this album. I want to put in The Great Malenko. So
you know what kind of night it is?
You're trying to, you're going through making sure you take the right CD out.
Yeah.
Because you want the option of the other 9.
Whoop, nope, not that one.
Right. And then you put the other one in. And it's like the least sort of transportational thing that you could do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I rear-ended a Jaguar. There was 2 lanes, and one of the lanes was a turning lane, turning left. And I wasn't paying attention. I was going in the lane trying to go around a car.
Because you were focused on
and
your
I was
music.
like, what am I going to listen to?
Right.
Full speed right into the back of a Jaguar.
Sorry, bro.
The guy he was screaming at me.
Right.
Well, yeah.
This is his Jaguar. And you just have some car that you've gotten souped up to a ridiculous extent that keeps getting broken into.
That was my Volkswagen GTI.
Oh, wow.
I was souping those up then.
You were?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Because there was in the 90s, everybody loved Volkswagens.
They did.
Oh, yeah.
They did.
So I had to have a GTI. I got a 96.
Well, you had to be cool.
Oh, yeah. Put a system in there.
Dude, you were so cool.
You put a system in that too?
You had to.
You had to.
Stock? You drive around with stock? What are you, an asshole?
No, you couldn't. You couldn't then. Now?
Get the fuck out of here.
Now, I mean, there's no such thing.
Well, now the stock systems are so good.
Right. And it's like, what are you going to take? There's literally an Apple screen on the car and everything.
Yeah,
like
Bose sound system.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Can't believe how cool you got. Actually, I can believe it.
He's Troy?
No, both of you.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Because you were rolling around in the Eclipse.
I was. It wasn't mine, but
bro, that's a hell of a story, by the way.
You think so?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I mean,
you have more respect for me?
Of course.
That's awesome.
You didn't think you could, right?
I knew Sam was risen back in the day.
Thank you.
I mean, he was laying it down.
Oh, thank you.
Dude, you know how it is, man. You were a shorter guy.
Yeah, well, I was
King.
I was on the HGH though.
So you had to have some real riz
to
be
get what
pulling
you're
a
saying.
chick like that.
I get what you're saying.
Great older.
Backhanded compliment is what he's.
It's always qualified.
But you know what I'm saying. I'm giving you props.
Saying. It is what it is. Yeah. No, the reality of this, we live in a reality. You know? Yeah. And I did. I did that. You know what I'm saying?
You did.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Eric in Colorado. What's up, Eric?
Yeah, so when SiriusXM first introduced the units for the cars, the first ones used the FM transmitter, because I still have one and just trashed in my garage somewhere. I still have one. But in 97, I bought my wife a used car, a 94 Nissan that had a 3-disc changer in the dash and a 6-disc changer in the back, and it was factory.
What?
That was factory, yeah.
Damn, you had it like that, huh?
And then a couple of years later, we bought an Audi that had cassette, CD, with a CD changer in the trunk. And I was like, fuck!
Wow.
I didn't know Eric was doing so well.
You're doing really well for yourself for a long time.
I'm telling you what.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what credit cards are for.
That's right. That's right.
That's not real money.
No, it's fun money.
Not. No, it's not. Yeah, it's fake money.
I love that. Yeah, thank you, Eric. I love the idea that Eric bought that car, and he's right now still paying off a 94.
No, it's a 180-month loan. It's fine.
Yeah. How much? Whenever you ask somebody how much was the car, and they tell you the monthly payment, you're like, you're not considering the cost of the car. That's not how you calculate those things.
I think it is.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, nothing. No high-ticket item should you ever say, how much does that cost? $80 a month. It's like that. No.
My phone costs $30 a month.
That's how much it costs?
Yeah.
Oh. Nobody ever goes for how many months?
What?
All the months.
Yeah, just all the
months.
months. Yeah.
I guess rest of my life.
TBD?
Yeah, I don't know. At some point I'll be dead, so I won't have to worry about it then.
I'll have to give the phone back.
I guess my kid will pay for it then. I don't know. I don't know where it ends. It's just What's $30 to them every month? Yeah.
I don't even see it. It's right in my bill.
Right. And that's convenient.
That is convenient.
And I appreciate that. Kyle in Vermont.
Yeah, I was going to say the cruise culture is still going. My daughter's just graduated high school last year, and they all get together at the local grocery store. Then about 9 o'clock, they roll out to Applebee's for half-apps.
Oh, that sounds fucking awesome, dude.
Even at your age.
I would do that in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me? Oh,
I'm upset she doesn't invite me.
I know, right? I feel like we should get a bunch of us like boomers and have weekends like that. Like everybody just meets up with your whips in a parking lot
you
somewhere.
would show us how to do it.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
And go, oh, where do you want to go? Oh, let's go to Applebee's. Let's get half-price apps. Oh, that's a great idea. It's like, how is that a bad idea?
Sounds fun.
It sounds really great.
Yeah, I'm available.
I don't know if we'd all go.
You just said a bunch of us.
Yeah. Not everyone. You know.
I have a car.
Okay. Cool, man. Well, let us know if it works in Staten Island, too. Let's go to... Yeah. We'll see. You know, tell us about the Staten Island version.
Chili's.
I love Chili's. Andy in South Carolina. What's up, Andy?
Hey, how's it going, Sam?
It's good.
So I'm originally from the north, so I grew up similar to you, where if you had like a Mitsubishi Evo with a giant speaker in it, you were the coolest person ever.
Yeah, sounds cool.
But now that I live here, there's like 3 flavors of goofy ass car guy. So when you turn 16, from what I can tell, you either buy a Scion and cover it in a full car anime girl wrap.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Or you do a thing called the Carolina Squat, which is where you inherit either your father's truck or your mother's Tahoe or Highlander, and you put a 6-inch lift on the front and completely fuck up the suspension in the back, and then you put your Instagram handle on the rear windshield.
See, that's very different because when Troy was growing up, the Edison, Pennsylvania squat was when you would your friend was driving and you take a shit in his back seat. So it's 2 different things.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
And then the Carolina Squat Teen evolves into the makes a little bit of money asshole, where you buy something like a Dodge Ram that has 2 sets of tires on the back.
Wow, yeah.
And you put lights in the wheels. They're still putting lights in the wheels.
I love
massive lift kit. You throw like a flag or a 1776 decal in the back of the truck.
Great.
On the small windshield, and then you just drive around listening to like Zach Bryan.
That's great. I love that. I love that car culture is still around. It's important. It's really important. Here. That's great. Thank you, Andy. Evolved. It has evolved. Thank you. Yeah. I love and you know, the Carolina Squat, you know, we're looking at pictures of the cars raised in the front. Okay. And it really is just so bad for the car. But I'm sure it's evolved from lowrider culture. You know, that's what it looks like.
Those cars were low.
The lowriders?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
then drop it.
Then you put the hydraulics up.
Yeah. And then you had to make sure your rim is as big as you could get it.
Right.
And you're on as little rubber as you could possibly put.
That's right. The thinnest tires you've ever seen.
Like you feel like every tiny little bump.
Right.
You got to go 25 everywhere.
And you'll bend the rim if you hit a bump.
Well, the car had to be so low to the ground that when you got out of the car and stood up, it was below your waist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you I could barely get over speed bumps. I'd have to go over them sideways.
That's great. That's convenient. That's what you want in an automobile.
Fashion over function.
But it looked cool.
It did.
It was sitting on the ground.
It did. It was almost like it was moonwalking.
Yes.
Yeah, and you want that. And chicks like that.
Chicks loved it, bro.
And listen how cool we still think you are. 30 years later.
Yeah. It doesn't go away.
I should probably get a lowrider again.
Oh, you'd be the man. If you were in Florida with a lowrider.
I would do it here. Find a nice spot to park it.
Jess, you don't understand.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's a good idea. And no, it's not a midlife crisis. It's still cool.
If you rolled up to WWE and that.
They would realize. They would realize what they had.
Yeah.
You know?
And lowrider, get us cool. Get like an old Toyota Corolla and drop it.
Yeah. Yeah, to the point where I scan my badge where I get in at the garage, I have to I have to raise my hand up to scan.
Or like the old Honda Civics.
Oh yeah, they would slam those.
Dude,
they
those
were
were
cool as
so
hell.
popular in my school.
Yeah. No, what a great time.
Yeah. Cars were so cool back in the 90s.
Everything was cool back in the 90s.
It really was.
Yeah. That's right. Well, you just do. And people really did. They fed their families based on people making bad decisions with their cars. Like, it was like my whole business is doing dumb shit to your car. And you're like, could you do more dumb shit? I would love to, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to charge you a lot of money for it. Perfect.
Yeah, great.
This is going to fuck up your car. Okay, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And also, it's like you might as well put a neon sign on it, like in Beetlejuice with the arrow pointing down, saying, please rob me.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, you can do that? Perfect, thank you. I mean, the whole Pimp My Ride phenomenon. On MTV, where they were like, we heard you like juice, so we put a blender in the back of your car. It was so stupid. It was so dumb. They were like, my car doesn't drive. Can you just buy me a new car that like drives well? No, but you like video games. There's a PlayStation in the back of your car.
This car doesn't work anymore.
Yeah. This isn't drivable. No, but there's a hot tub in the back. Yeah, Pimp My Ride is a great show.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you haven't listened to Bully yet?
Not yet.
It's not bad.
Not yet.
It's cool. It's worth a listen through.
I don't know. He's having trouble. They're, the Wireless Fest is losing all of their sponsors.
There's an update.
Okay, well, so the story, before you give me the update.
Okay.
I like the update. I believe they had like one sponsor left. Budweiser was the only sponsor left. I think PayPal pulled out. I think
Pepsi was the first, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pepsi and PayPal. They call them the Big P's. And they lost the Big P's in terms of sponsorship dollars because they announced that Kanye was going to be headlining the festival. And like he did his SoFi dates over the weekend. And like, listen, in a vacuum, those concerts looked incredible.
It's Sunday or Saturday specifically.
Was that where you had all the guests?
Yeah.
Yeah, when
Wednesday I heard was good, but a lot of issues.
When he was like, Wednesday he was yelling at the tech people.
Yeah.
Mid-show.
I read he was kind of lifeless, like not really like energetic.
But Saturday was when like Travis Scott came out, Miss Lauryn Hill came out. She performed When It All Falls Down. Oof.
And she did doo-wop.
I know. I watched it.
Dude.
I watched it.
But I heard everything that I've seen from that specific show is like, oh, that's one of the greatest shows.
And the stage was unbelievable.
It's insane.
Like the fact that they were wired in on top of this like globe and everything. But of course it did draw controversy because of, what Kanye has spent the last several years, I guess, putting out there.
The gospel music?
Not the gospel music.
Oh.
Between the gospel music and now.
Oh.
Right. Everything in between.
I haven't been keeping up.
Yeah, it's been bad. It's been bad. It's been tough. It's been a tough go of it. I watched some of those performances, and it's when you hear when he goes na 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 na, and SoFi just is like, ah! They can't believe it.
The place breaks out in a mosh pit.
Yeah, it was funny. Like hip hop fans being like, "What the fuck is this?" And it's like, and there's mosh pits going on the floor. But yeah, I mean, it did. Whatever. Of course, it drew controversy, but it's his shows, so it's like, what are you going to do? Then he announces he's doing I guess the Wireless Festival is a big festival in London, and it's 3 days, three festival days, and he's the headliner on all 3 of them, except then sponsors started pulling out, and so then he put out another apology.
I said, I'm sorry.
And he said, and this apology was, I'm still really sorry.
Still really sorry.
What part of I'm sorry don't you understand?
I said I'm sorry. Do you want to listen to the lyrics of Runaway? Well, what am I going to tell you?
What do you want to do?
Toast for the douchebags. Sorry. And so there is an update?
Mm-hmm.
What's the update?
I'll just slide it over to you.
Okay. Wireless Fest. Oh, yeah. Wireless Festival canceled after
Canceled
Kanye
the whole
West.
thing?
Kanye West blocked from entering the UK?
Yeah, the government denied him entry.
How? Why?
Because of the stuff that he said.
Hate crime stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, he said a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
He did. But
I didn't know that.
Sorry.
He did apologize.
I mean, at what point you got to forgive the guy, right?
That's crazy that the Wireless Festival was like, we're standing by him, and the government was like, well, he's not coming here, and they were like, okay, there's no festival. They canceled the whole festival?
Yeah. British government confirmed to the BBC, saying the decision to refuse permission was made on the grounds that his presence would not be conducive to the public good.
But I believe he responded by saying, my presence is a present, kiss my ass. Did that not work?
don't think so.
I would have thought that would have worked.
I would have thought, yeah, that he had covered it. I thought that covered his bases. I guess London doesn't fuck around with that stuff.
No,
huh?
they really don't.
Shouldn't the Wireless Festival be aware that like they don't fuck around to that level? Wow. And that's just breaking this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Blah, 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 blah.
You know what makes me...
Anti-Semitism, blah, blah, blah.
I hope he doesn't, like, fly off the handle because of this and start being anti-Semitic again.
You could picture that happening?
Yeah.
No, he'll be fine.
I mean, he's a loose cannon.
He is. I want him to not do that stuff anymore badly.
He's diagnosed now. It's all...
I mean, I diagnosed him. I could have told you that years ago.
Work anymore.
Yeah. This isn't drivable. No, but there's a hot tub in the back. Yeah, Pimp My Ride is a great show.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you haven't listened to...
Not yet.
It's cool. It's worth a listen through.
I don't know. He's having trouble. They're, the Wireless Fest is losing all of their sponsors.
There's an update.
Okay, well, okay, so the story, before you give me the update.
Okay.
I like the update. I believe they had like one sponsor left. Budweiser was the only sponsor left. I think PayPal pulled out. I think
Pepsi was the first, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pepsi and PayPal. They call them the Big P's. And they lost the Big P's in terms of sponsorship dollars because they announced that Kanye was going to be headlining the festival. And like he did his SoFi dates over the weekend. And like, listen, in a vacuum, those concerts looked incredible.
Sunday or Saturday specifically.
Was that where you had all the guests?
Yeah.
Yeah, when
Wednesday I heard was good, but a lot of issues.
When he was like, "There's that." Yeah, Wednesday he was yelling at the tech people.
Yeah,
mid-show.
I read he was kind of lifeless, like not really like energetic.
But Saturday was when like Travis Scott came out, Miss Lauryn Hill came out. She performed When It All Falls Down. Oof.
And she did doo-wop.
I know. I watched it,
dude.
I watched it.
But I heard everything that I've seen from that specific show is like, oh, that's one of the greatest shows.
And the stage was unbelievable.
It's insane.
Like the fact that they were wired in on top of this like globe and everything. But of course it did draw controversy because of, you know, what Kanye has spent the last several years, I guess, putting out there.
The gospel music?
Not the gospel music.
Oh.
Between the gospel music and now.
Oh.
Right. Everything in
I
between.
haven't been keeping up.
Yeah, it's been bad. It's been bad. It's been tough. It's been a tough go of it. I watched some of those performances, and it's when he goes na 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 na, and SoFi just is like, ah! They can't believe it.
The place breaks out in a mosh pit.
Yeah, it was funny, like hip hop fans being like, "What the fuck is this?" And it's like, and there's mosh pits going on the floor. But yeah, I mean, it did, you know, whatever. Of course, it drew controversy, but it's his shows, so it's like, what are you gonna do? Then he announces he's doing I guess the Wireless Festival is a big festival in London, and it's 3 days, three festival days, and he's the headliner on all 3 of them. Except then sponsors started pulling out, and so then he put out another apology.
I said, "I'm sorry,"
and he said, and this apology was, "I'm still really sorry."
Still. Really sorry.
What part of "I'm sorry" don't you understand?
I said I'm sorry. You know? Do you want me listen to the lyrics of Runaway? Well, what am I going to tell you?
What do you want to do?
Toast for the douchebags. Sorry. You know? And so there is an update?
Mm-hmm.
What's the update?
I'll just slide it over to you.
Okay. Wireless Fest... Oh, yeah. Wireless Festival canceled. After
Canceled the
Kanye
whole
West.
thing?
Kanye West blocked from entering the UK?
Yeah, the government denied him entry.
How? Why?
Because of the stuff that he said.
Hate crime stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, he said a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
He did, but
I didn't know
he
that.
Sorry.
He did apologize.
I mean, at what point you got to forgive the guy, right?
That's crazy that the Wireless Festival was like, we're standing by him, and the government was like, well, he's not coming here. And they were like, okay, there's no festival. They canceled the whole festival?
Yeah. British government confirmed to the BBC, saying the decision to refuse permission was made on the grounds that his presence would not be conducive to the public good.
But I believe he responded by saying, my presence is a present, kiss my ass. Did that not work?
I don't think so.
I would have thought that would have worked.
I would have thought, yeah, that he had covered it. I thought that covered his bases. I guess London doesn't fuck around with that stuff.
No, they really don't.
Shouldn't the Wireless Festival be aware that, like, they don't fuck around to that level? Wow. And that's just breaking this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Blah, 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 blah.
You know what makes me...
Anti-Semitism, blah, blah, blah.
I hope he doesn't, like, fly off the handle because of this and start being anti-Semitic again.
You could picture that happening?
Yeah.
No, he'll be fine.
I mean, he's a loose cannon.
He is. I want him to not do that stuff anymore badly.
He's diagnosed now. That's all.
I mean, I diagnosed him. I could have told you that years ago.
Said he was nuts.
Yeah. I mean...
I know. It's hard. It's hard being a Kanye fan, isn't it?
I mean, he makes it impossible.
It's stressful.
Didn't look that hard at SoFi.
Huh?
You gotta let him go.
No, never let him go.
Let him go. I'm hoping he plays MetLife. Kidding?
As a result,
you see that stage?
Yeah, that was cool. I'd probably get in the pit. Would you get in the pit?
I try to love someone. As a result of the Home Office banning Ye from entering the United Kingdom, Wireless Festival was forced to cancel. All ticket holders will receive an automatic full refund. Oh. West, who goes by Ye, was due to headline Wireless in July, but earlier today was blocked from entering the UK by the government over anti-Semitic hate speech. Kanye West has been blocked from traveling to the UK for a festival headline. Yeah, I mean, listen. If you have laws that you block people from entering because of anti-Semitic hate speech, he would definitely fall under that category.
Yeah, yes, he would.
Right? So that's one of those.
Is there a time limit?
He literally was just doing it.
Yeah, I mean,
it was really recent.
I assume the time limit has got to be more than like a year.
Yeah, he was doing it very recently.
Like, if there is.
Very recently. Startlingly recently.
There's got to be a...
Like post-pandemic.
I mean, post-pandemic. Way post-pandemic. Like, post-New Year's Eve.
Trump's second term.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wait, he legally changed his name, right?
Post-Biden. Yeah, he did. I believe he legally changed it to yes.
That annoys me so much that everybody just ignores that. Like,
well, I think it's part of it is because, like, there are still people who don't know who you're talking about.
That doesn't matter, though. If you're like a publication.
Oh, yeah. You're
like, that's his name.
Yay.
Whether you like it or not.
Right. You got to put yay.
Caitlyn Jenner is Caitlyn Jenner's name.
You know,
nobody says.
No, that's true.
You know?
That's dead naming.
Oh, yeah,
but it feels like we don't take you seriously, so we don't have to call you by your legal name.
That's right.
But when you look on the streaming services, he puts it under Kanye West. Yay.
That's
like
true.
Two artists.
That is true.
Because he doesn't want it to get lost.
He wants to stay. He wants his algorithm,
yeah.
Kanye West algorithm, to stay up.
And he wants it for the people who missed the old Kanye, to Danielle's point.
Yeah.
Huh. Fuse permission for an electronic travel authorization visa to his presence, like you said, not being conducive to the public good. I mean, what about the old stuff?
This old stuff's great. What about it?
Couldn't that be conducive to the public good? What if he just did the old stuff? What if he promised only Pablo and Before?
But he opens with Bully. He does like 5 or 6 songs from Bully.
He's not doing HH. That's great.
That was not on the set list. You're right.
That's really important.
Yeah.
He did Jesus Walks.
There you go.
The devil's trying to break him down.
Right now.
I know. Well, he had a lot to do with it, to be fair.
But if the devil's working through him.
Or it's just him.
Or, yeah, okay.
Could just be him. Could just be him.
You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he does more stuff off the gospel records, maybe?
No, I don't think that's what they're looking for.
No? Okay.
No.
Okay.
All right, it's got to be Pablo and Before.
No gospel?
No. No. Nobody's going to these shows looking for Sunday service. No.
They looked fun.
Did you go to one?
No, but they looked fun. I mean, I didn't see one come around. I would have. They were all in like California, weren't
they? Did you ever go to a show before his gospel stuff?
A Kanye show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird that you made it out to those, but not the gospel ones, but they looked so fun.
Everybody wore white, remember?
No, I remember what they were. I didn't go to any of them. Not interested. Because even when he was playing like Jesus Walks,
He did Jesus Walks.
but it was the gospel version.
You don't like the gospel version?
Well, I'd rather just hear the version, you know?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, because it says it's not conducive to the public good, and I feel like maybe you could make an argument that it's conducive to the public good if he's only playing Pablo and Before. I'm not saying there's nothing good after Pablo. I'm saying that like you could. That's where the waters start to get murky.
You like the EA record?
I like that, but the waters are murky already there, and I'm just trying to just make sure. I like that record a lot. I'm just trying to make sure all the bases are covered.
I gotcha.
You know. I mean, I love that record.
Me too.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Because he's such an asshole. You know what I mean? But he did say he was an asshole on Runaway. But then he became way more of an asshole post-Runaway. Which is tough.
So much old stuff.
There's so much old stuff.
I mean, the set list was
fire.
Like, remember when it was just exciting when he was like, well, I finished school and I started my own business. They said, oh, you graduated? No, I decided I was finished. It was like, that was really cool. Yeah. We were just talking about dropping out of college. It was so innocent compared to where he would go with this stuff.
No.
You know, I like that. I like that.
Me too.
You know, he's just rapping about how good he is at making beats. Remember that?
And he was.
Yeah, he was really good. Jay-Z's doing the Blueprint in Yankee Stadium.
I know.
Those are half Kanye beats.
I know.
Oh, Lauryn Hill did Lost Ones too?
Yeah. Shit. Yes, she did. She was amazing.
I
watched the video. She was unbelievable. You can't see her in London, not on this show. She's not going to be any show.
No.
Imagine having to cancel a whole festival.
I didn't think they'd be like, okay, we'll get rid of Kanye. You know, people, the sponsors can come back.
Right. Right. But now you got no sponsors and no, maybe because like you don't get credit for doing it without Kanye because you didn't cancel him, the government did. But wouldn't you know that there's a high possibility of the government not letting him in the country if this is a possible, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I bet when they booked him, because he's flying real close to the sun right now, you know, like there was no outrage when they first booked him.
When he was just announcing stuff.
Yeah, because it was just like, okay, Kanye's doing this.
But if you know.
But these SoFi shows made so much press.
That everybody was like, hey, by the way.
He still is a bad dude.
I'm not okay with that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Like, it got so much attention that it woke people up to be like, no, I was ignoring him because I could. But I don't like him. Yeah, and then it all kind of spirals out of there. But like.
It all fell down.
So who's going to call now? And then I heard about this one girl who couldn't afford a car. You know what she did? She named her daughter Alexis. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was such a clever little line.
He had so many clever lines.
Well, a clever little line. Then he had to really go off the handle.
Yeah.
Like,
sucks.
Right? Just fucking chill. At Pablo, chill.
I don't know. Just he went nuts.
He went
his mom.
Nuts. His mom. Yeah, his mom.
Mom did it.
Yeah. I agree with you. He needed his mom to be like, yeah, you need
guide him.
You need to chill out. Like you need to relax.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he was always kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's got stories of him like when he was first coming up, like in the middle of a diner, like trying to prove that he could rap by like jumping up in the middle of the table and like rapping his songs at the waitress. And then everybody's like, okay, acknowledged. Yeah. I think like Seth Rogen has a story about, I think it's Seth Rogen, who had a story about being in a limo with Kanye and he rapped an entire album.
That's great.
Like just sitting with him. You know what I mean?
And you have
it's
to
like,
just sit there and listen to it.
You're like, oh, okay, no, it does sound, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
You know? Like in that doc that they put out where the guys follow him around and you kind of watched him kind of just, you know, disintegrate in front of your eyes. It was like kind of fucked up doc. Did they put out on Netflix? Like in the beginning of it, when that dude was following him around and he was like going to like A&R and stuff like that, and he was like rapping for the secretary.
Yeah.
He was always kind of nuts.
He was nuts. But it was like he was young and talented and you could see it. And then he has hit songs. And then you kind of have to deal with the crazy.
Right. But he had this mom and he has the right people around him. Now he's just like, I mean, did you see him on the when he was standing on top of the globe singing Runaway? And like he said, I'm specifically talking about Kimberly. He said at the end of it, he was like, run back to me. Right. When he gets into his he's 80,000 people around him and he's just kind of singing to himself up there. And he's singing up run back to me. And then he ends it with, I'm specifically talking about Kimberly. And you're like, okay.
His new wife can't be happy about that.
No. Kim Kardashian was like, that really complicates things. I don't need that in my life. And isn't he still married to that other
Bianca or something?
Yeah.
I think he made a comment too, something about I can't wish Kim Kardashian well because then if I did, that means she would be with me.
That's smart. That's a good philosophy. I mean, he's honest, if nothing else. Oh, yeah.
You just wish he'd really pull it together, but I just don't know.
I don't know either.
Maybe this gives him more time to do that Curb Your Enthusiasm pilot that he was working on.
Jeez.
That's the other thing. Some things he's terrible at.
Like what?
Or Curb Your Enthusiasm pilots.
Like comedy?
Yeah, he really thought he was an improv comedy guy.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's one of those guys that is good at a thing, and so he's got yes people around him. And there are a lot of I would call them idiots that watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, and because it is portrayed as effortless, they feel as though they also have that ability. Yeah. That is a quality. That's a very Dunning-Kruger quality, if I may use the term.
You may.
That when people are like, I could also do Curb Your Enthusiasm. And it's like, no, you can't.
No.
The only reason it works is because Larry David and the people that he keeps around him, they're geniuses.
Yeah, it's like Larry is you in his field.
Right. And he's like, no, but I want to be me in Larry's field.
I mean, I watched that whole thing. It was the worst thing I've ever seen.
It was you watched the whole thing because you couldn't believe how bad it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many, many people told you that this was a good idea.
Right. It's crazy. You put money into this. This is a horrible idea. Yeah. So he's not playing well, it's not that he's not playing.
There's nothing to play.
The Wireless Fest. It's just that Wireless Fest's not happening.
Yeah.
And he won't be going to England anytime soon.
No.
Well, good for him. Hey, before we take a break, because this is going to be a little abridged, I guess, but it is a special day.
It's Toots Day.
He's silly and he's furry. His name is Mr. Toots. He's always happy and purry. That rascal, Mr. Toots.
We may have to get a little bit more into this tomorrow. Yeah. But I definitely did not want this day to go by without being acknowledged. Because it's a very special Toots Day. Because I was talking to Toots on Instagram.
Oh.
Yeah, I was.
Going back and forth?
Yeah, we were. Yeah, we were.
I noticed that.
Shout out the big homie. Yeah. We do. Toots and I sometimes go back and forth on his Instagram account. See, you can see the replies on it. I said Tuesday is going to go so hard this week. If you click view replies, you'll be able to view them.
See the exchange?
Right. And then Toots said, I wish I was there to hang out again. And I said, happy birthday, big homie. Because I found out that Sunday was Mr. Toots's 10th birthday. Yes, Mr. Toots is Troy's cat. He's a Persian cat, isn't he?
Chinchilla Persian.
Chinchilla Persian. That's right. And we can see we're looking at this picture from Mr. Toots' Instagram, and he's got a birthday hat on. That's how you know it's his birthday. And he looks like he doesn't look thrilled, but I think is that just his vibe, or he actually was not thrilled to wear the hat?
Well, he's aging. Nobody likes getting older.
Oh, I see. Like he's a little over the hill.
He was in his feelings.
Yeah, a little in his feelings.
I get you. But I'll tell you what.
Look at that.
He seems to be enjoying the sun on his birthday.
When it's hot out, he loves sitting out there.
And he's baking.
Sweating.
Is that his little furs that you talk about?
Yeah, his curly, sweaty belly furs.
His curly, sweaty belly furs. You can see him on this. As you follow Mr. Toots, MisterTuts, on Instagram, you can see the belly furs. And he's just really enjoying himself. He's like Sheryl Crow out there. He's just soaking up the sun.
Loves it. Yeah. Loves it.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. He really does look to be in paradise.
Yeah. He just can't get enough of the sun. And
Are those tiles hot?
Yeah, and he loves that.
He likes that.
And he'll lounge out there, he'll roll around, and then he'll get up, and then he'll chase a lizard.
He likes to chase a little lizard, a little gecko.
Yeah, one of those little Florida lizards. Yeah,
He's probably thinking, "Oh, hope you have insurance, you little gecko."
You think he's doing puns in his head?
I think so. He's a clever little cat. I think so. So what did? So you did not get to see him on his birthday, or you did?
I didn't. I came back on Saturday, so I wasn't there for Sunday, Easter Sunday. So Clarice, he's a rescue cat, so she got him Easter weekend. So we don't really know exactly when his birthday is, but we said it's Easter Sunday.
But because I would argue that Toots, you could say, symbolizes the resurrection of a lot of us.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
brings us back to the form that we want to be in. So to celebrate him on the resurrection, I think.
Amen. That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying that's the right thing to do.
Celebrate the Lord. Celebrate Toots.
That's right.
Same thing.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I see Toots in his little spaceship.
That's his spaceship. And Mike, actually, if you go to the last photo on this carousel,
okay,
I'm going to show you something very cute.
Oh, that would be great.
Oh, there's with his
that was a big day for him. That was at your wedding. He's the sole guest at your wedding.
That's the very first photo of Toots.
Look at how tiny he is.
I know.
He's so small. And how long ago was that? Was that
10 years ago?
So you got him, or
she got him 10 years
ago
as
a kitten.
Yes.
Wow.
And they said he was a couple months old. They don't really know. You know, it's hard to tell.
Can you imagine? He's a rescue.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody abandoning.
I can't.
Mr. Toots.
Mr. Toots.
I hope they realize what they did.
Yeah.
You know, this is an icon in the feline world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a mascot for a show.
That's right. He's a big deal.
He is a big deal.
Mr. Toots is a big deal. There are big Hollywood agents that spend most of their mornings putting their clients on hold and making Toots AI photos. Did you know that?
That's how important he is.
Yes. Yes. So did you at all get to celebrate his birthday week while you were in Florida?
Of course.
You did.
I mean, every day's a celebration with Mr. Toots.
It is?
It is.
Okay. Did he shit on the floor?
He did.
Oh, even with you there?
He did.
He did. He did do that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
And his guts have been a little. He's been a little upset. He's been vomiting a little bit.
Oh, that's too bad.
Clarice said that there was a wet stool on the floor now.
Oh, jeez.
So I don't know. There's something wrong with his guts lately. I don't know. We got to figure that out.
Yeah,
Silky Moose?
Yeah, maybe it's just Silky Moose overload.
It could be just an overindulgence.
Yeah, he really enjoys the Silky Moose.
I get that.
There was a lot of comments that were really funny if you look at the comments.
Yeah.
Like somebody's like, order a Silky Moose for the table.
Right. Sure. That's like what Toots would do. Yeah, see? Can't wait for Toots Day. Yeah, that's huge. That's
get an
true.
Extra can of Silky Moose.
What an absolute rascal. He is a rascal.
He is.
Everybody wishing him happy birthday. That probably meant a lot to him.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, look how many likes. 718 likes.
What a special boy. Oh, that's a lot of likes. That's more than I
Special
usually
day for a special cat.
That's right. Look at that. The most cat of all time. I love that. I love that sentiment. No,
Did he get a special meal?
She gave
look at
him
that, 2 eggs today. Somebody's suggesting 2
2
hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, she gave him something. I told him she should get him some fresh tuna or some salmon. He
Ooh, that
loves
would
it, but
be
she didn't do that.
Oh, that's too bad.
I know.
That's really
I was
too
like,
bad.
That's weird. I was like, you could have gone to the store and got him that.
Right. How many
10
10th
is a big
birthdays
deal.
is he
That's a
going to
big
have?
deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal. It's double dig.
Yeah.
You would have done that if you were down there.
Of course I would have.
You would have?
For that cat?
Yeah.
Of course.
Wow. How did you celebrate him while you were there? Just existing?
Just existing,
Yeah.
Made sure.
Oh, look at that. He is risen. It's nice.
Made sure he had his hard-boiled eggs every morning.
Who made them?
I did.
That's very nice of you.
Yep. And he likes his.
Did you de-shell them?
Of course.
Good.
No, he doesn't eat the shell.
Yes.
Oh, that could be good. I don't
So I
know.
give him the full egg now.
Right.
Oh.
And give him churro stick on top of it.
Maybe that's what's making
you give him
his
what? What's on top of it?
Churro.
What's a churro stick?
It's like a little tube.
Oh.
That's like got like a
yeah.
What do they call it? Like a. It looks like a sauce, like a thicker sauce. But you just put it on stuff. Cats love it.
They do. Is it cat food or human food?
No, it's cat food.
Oh.
It's like a drizzle.
They got drizzle.
Yeah.
Cat foods have drizzles?
Well, no, it's something that you put on top, like if you were to put hot fudge on ice cream.
Okay.
It just adds.
Yeah, it just adds. It's just look there you go.
No, I just didn't know there were condiments for cats.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they like
Oh yeah.
condiments?
Yeah, it makes the food taste better.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a treat.
It is a treat.
Yeah.
Yep. Look at that.
Wow, churu. Tuna with salmon recipe.
Unique creamy treat.
Oh, would you say that it is unique?
Yes, I would.
It's clearly creamy.
Very creamy.
Yeah. Wow.
Any gifts for Toots?
No gifts.
Wow, you really should have been there.
I know. She kind of ripped them off.
You think so?
Well,
Yeah.
my wife could have gone the extra mile, and she chose not to.
That's too bad.
That's a decision.
That's too bad. Is that a point of contention in the Kwan household?
Slight.
Wow.
I mean, things would have been different if I was there.
And you know that.
I know that for a fact.
And that's gotta upset you on some level. Like, why couldn't I have been there?
Yeah, I should have been there.
Right. Yeah. Unfortunately,
I had to come back.
You had to hear Buddy Dyer the night before.
That's right.
Welcoming you back, or escorting you out of Orlando,
Right. Sending me off.
Sending you off the right way.
Yeah. I'll be back this weekend though.
You will.
I have to go back.
You gonna bring some stuff?
Of course.
You should.
When you say you have to go back, is it to make sure that Toots?
I want to make sure he's taken care of.
Yeah.
Like, mommy really messed things up for you. I'm here to fix the problem.
That's a massive investment you're making because you were there the weekend before our break.
I was, but we have friends coming down this weekend, and then she has a big event coming up this weekend that I want to be a part of. So,
how are your Phillies doing?
You know what's funny is I can't find Phillies games. None of my TVs have Phillies games.
Oh
no, they wouldn't. You live in New York.
I know, I'm bummed out.
You just found out.
Well, I'm like searching the thing. I'm like, okay, where there's Tampa Bay Rays,
right?
You know, my Spectrum from Florida.
Oh,
right, sure.
I'm like, I don't care about.
No, you probably have to get an MLB Network type of thing. So you can't follow the Yankees either because you're watching Florida local cable.
I started following them on Twitter. Maybe I'll keep up that way.
Smart.
Watch some clips.
Smart.
Watch some clips.
That's the way to go.
Because I'd love to just go home and put on a game. I don't know where to look.
You don't. Gotcha. And you're not a Rays guy.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the problem is they're not on national television every night.
That's stupid.
Could you imagine going home?
You know what? That is stupid.
Can you imagine going home and going like, I'd love to watch a game, and then just sitting there going like, I don't know how to do that. I don't know what to do.
I scroll. I'm looking. I'm like, well, maybe it was on Netflix. I'm like,
you thought it might be on Netflix. That the Phillies.
No, you gotta buy the
Phillies games might just air on Netflix.
They should. I mean,
yeah, that would be great.
put it somewhere.
If Ted Sarandos announces, "Hey, we've just signed a deal. All of the Phillies games are going to be on Netflix."
I'd be stoked.
The global streaming platform Netflix, they're going to do Phillies games.
Well, they should have all the games there, so you can pick which one you want.
I'll tell you, and you do see that with sports franchise, not just teams, but full organizations. What they do is go, if we take all our games and just put them in one place for one low price, that would be the best thing. That's what most of them do, right?
Sounds like a good idea.
Right, because it's fan friendly. And are they going to make the most money? No, but people will be happy.
But you get all the games.
You get all the games.
Right. They should do that.
Because it'd be ridiculous to make people subscribe to every single streaming platform and just pray that their games still show up.
They could call it like baseball TV or something.
What if they called it? Because it's not baseball. It would just be Major League Baseball.
Right.
What if they call it like the MLB Network?
Or like MLB TV.
Ooh, that could be good too.
Yeah. $150 a season. Oh, my God, they get you by the balls, don't they?
Yeah.
That's less than $1 a game. There's 162 games.
All right, maybe I'll subscribe.
It's a stupid amount of games.
I have it.
Do you?
Yeah, that's how I watch the Orioles.
Have your pass login?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, but you can only I'll tell you why, but you can only use it on Wi-Fi. I'll tell you why off the air.
Okay. Ooh. I can watch on my TV?
Yeah. Yeah, you download the app. You got an Apple TV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, bro, if you hook that up.
You know, it was just one of my favorite things to hear in 2026. What? Somebody saying, the app, can I watch it on my TV? No, it's 2026, and the Major League Baseball said it's just gonna be for phones. They said no, we're only doing a phone app. We're not. I know you're used to watching baseball games on television. No, we're just doing. This is just for your phone.
Phone and FM radio.
Yeah, that's right. That's
you
right.
Can listen to the game.
That's 100% right. Yes.
Yeah, I'll give you my password.
Of course, you're the man.
Yeah. That's huge. All right, you guys discuss that. We got to take a break because Gavin Rossdale from Bush is going to be in studio. We're all going to lose our minds. We're going to turn to screaming little girls once more. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hang tight. Sam Roberts Show will be back in a jiffy.
Faction Talks, Trump Nation.
Here's Craig in California. Hey, Craig.
Well, I went and saw Gene Simmons band at, of all places, SeaWorld.
When you see a show at SeaWorld, are there like dolphins and stuff jumping around while they're playing?
Well, the roller coasters and all are in the background. It's outdoors.
I know they have a lot of shows at SeaWorld, and Craig just mentioned other shows they do. It's just very Spinal Tap when you hear SeaWorld.
Trunk Nation with Eddie Trunk. Weekdays, 3 p.m. East on SiriusXM's Faction Talk, Channel 103.
Conan O'Brien here. On Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, I was joined by Arsenio Hall. We had an amazing conversation about the wild energy behind the scenes at the Arsenio Hall show, the pain of network notes, and how losing his magic act forced him into a comedy career. I had never had a chance to sit down with Arsenio, and this was a dream come true.
Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend with Arsenio Hall. Now available on the SiriusXM app. Just search Conan.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. He was in great health. It was out of nowhere. Had a stroke. And super hard, obviously, for the whole family. But my dad had life insurance. So even after he passed away, he was still able to provide for my mom. And of course, by extension, my brother and I. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com. Because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test. Just a few health questions. 10 minutes. You're covered. Your family is covered. You can get $2 million in coverage for $2 a day. That's a 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy, non-smoking male. We don't like to talk about death in our culture, but everyone's going to die. You are going to die. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, E-T-H-O-S, ethos.com/free. Rates may vary, billed monthly. Ethos.com/free.
Tired of the same old game night? Switch things up with Chumba Casino. Play over 200 free online social casino games. From classic slots and blackjack to exclusive in-house favorites you won't find anywhere else. However long you got, you can play your way, anytime, anywhere. Make your next chill night a little more fun with Chumba Casino. Only available in permitted states. No purchase necessary. See terms and conditions for details. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21+.
Tires matter. They're the only part of your vehicle that touches the road, and they're responsible for so much: acceleration, braking, steering, and handling. Tread confidently with new tires from Tire Rack. Whether you're looking for expert recommendations or know exactly what you want, Tire Rack makes it easy. You'll get fast, free shipping, free road hazard protection, and convenient installation options. Try mobile installation. They'll bring your new tires to your home or office and install them on site. Tire Rack has the best selection of tires from world-class brands, and they don't just sell tires, they test them on the road and on their test track. Learn how the tires you want tackle evasive maneuvers, drive and stop in the rain, or just handle your everyday commute. Go to TireRack.com to see their tire test results, tire ratings, and consumer reviews, and be sure to check out all the current special offers. That's TireRack.com. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
At LendSeek, we know running a business takes heart, hustle, and sometimes a little help. That's why we stand with you with our exclusive AI lending platform, connecting you to over 100 funders. If you've been in business for at least 2 years with a minimum annual revenue of $500,000, you can get up to $1 million in funding in as fast as 24 hours. No collateral, no prepayment penalties, no red tape. Apply today with no cost or obligation at lendseek.com. That's LENDSEEK.com.
'Cause I'm in New York.
I'm Billy Joel. Back again for a limited engagement because you asked for it.
Celebrating the 50th anniversary of Billy's Turnstiles album with exclusive specials. Plus, new shows with special guest hosts.
Hey, I'm Pat Monahan from the band Train.
This is Gavin DeGraw. Hey, I'm Matt Nathanson on the Billy Joel channel.
Channel 105 and on the SiriusXM app. Just search Billy Joel.
Tired of the same old game night? Switch things up with Chumba Casino. Play over 200 free online social casino games. From classic slots and blackjack to exclusive in-house favorites you won't find anywhere else. However long you got, you can play your way, anytime, anywhere. Make your next chill night a little more fun with Chumba Casino. Only available in permitted states. No purchase necessary. See terms and conditions for details. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21+.
Here's the deal. The government is over $38 trillion in debt, which means the IRS isn't slowing down. And the tax code is complex and unforgiving. So it's not surprising if you're one of the millions of Americans that owe back taxes to the IRS. Unfortunately, they're the world's most powerful collection agency, with the ability to garnish your wages, seize your bank accounts, and even take your home or business. But don't be stressed or worried any longer. We're Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. We have resolved over $3 billion in tax debt for our clients. Our award-winning professionals deal with the IRS every single day, protecting our clients and preparing them for the best possible resolution. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, give Optima a call today.
Call 800-613-8836. 800-613-8836. 800-613-8836.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Hi, I'm Venus Williams. Years ago, an autoimmune disease almost ended my career. I wasn't trying to win Wimbledon. I was just trying to get out of bed. My body was starving for nutrients. I needed real energy, so I created Happy Viking. This is a complete meal replacement built on the 30-10 rule. That's 30 grams of plant-based protein for strength and energy, and 10 grams of fiber for total gut health, and to keep you full longer. It's vegan, allergen-free, and packed with over 100 superfoods and nutrients. It feels like a cheat meal that actually fuels you. It is the best tasting part of my day. If you are tired of being tired, go to drinkhappyviking.com. Use code FUEL and save 20% when you subscribe today. That's drinkhappyviking.com. Code FUEL.
Making golf plans soon? French Lick Resort is where it happens. This is the only place you can play Pete Dye and Donald Ross courses together at one property. Play 54 holes at French Lick, including their new short course, Sand Creek. Tee times go fast. Book yours for 2026 or 2027. Visit FrenchLick.com to get started. Legendary Golf is waiting at French Lick Resort.
Must be 21 to enter casino. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT or text INGAMB to 53342. Message and data rates may apply.
We're back with Sam Roberts Show.
Welcome back. Sam Roberts Show. We are joined by Gavin Rossdale in studio. The new album, The Land of Milk. Oh, the new album is I Beat Loneliness. The tour is The Land of Milk and Honey. Bush, new album, back on tour. I mean, that's got to be amazing for you, dude.
Yeah, it feels like I'm on tour a lot. But,
yeah.
But I would say, I was super excited to be here and having a very New York morning. And we've been so busy since about 4 a.m., so it feels about right.
Do you like that?
No.
Right. Now, thank you for the honest reply. Yeah, I mean, it does have to not get any easier to do these, like, to just tour, but then also be doing promotion at the same time. So it's early mornings and late nights, and
it's just the nature of the beast is fine. You have a little moan in the morning, and then you got to keep quiet because everyone else you're going to work with, like at the show, we did the Today Show yesterday, and that was. Everyone else is there up every day. So my whole career, my whole life. In fact, we saw Keanu. And last time I saw, Keanu I worked with Constantine on, and I did 4 hours of prosthetics every day before I shot. So I started at 4 when I shot with him. And I worked so hard to don't complain because you're just passing through and everyone else here is doing this every day. So
that's true.
Zip it, gangster.
Do you guys have a moment to look at each other like we're still up at 4 o'clock in the morning doing this promotional?
God, what happened? You should have tried to sleep in an hour. No, I'm so happy with my band. It's just amazing because I was all sort of complaining on the inside and feeling rough, and they just seem to be rolling with the flow. So that's
awesome.
I grew up and just got on with it.
Is there any sort of secret or any tricks that you pick up to make the lifestyle at all, I don't want to say easier, but bearable?
No, it's an incredible life. I mean, I don't want to, it's like it's a minor thing to get up a bit early. It doesn't matter. No, it's an incredible life. So most of the time, it's just so good. And every now and again, you have to just get up madly early. But again, you're going on a show where everyone gets up early, so there's no time for anything but gratitude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We could have not been booked.
That would have been worse.
That would have been worse. Sleeping all you like, buddy.
Yeah. That is the alternative. Is make your own hours and
the truth.
Have nobody ask you to do anything.
I was in Central Park yesterday at 6 in the morning, which was kind of fun. Quite beautiful at that time.
I'll bet, especially this time of year with the sun just starting to come up and everything.
Yep.
That's amazing. Do you think back at all when Bush first broke?
Mm-hmm.
Did it feel like it took a long time? Because realistically, it was 3 years after the band formed, 2-3 years after the band formed.
It was a sort of there was the kind of period of growth and sort of failure stroke growth towards that point. They were a bit leaner those years, but then Bush felt exciting, like we were doing something fun. I never thought it'd be successful. I just thought it'd be cool because. That's all I wanted to do at that point. I was kind of giving up. I just wanted to do something good and creative, and that'd be it. That's not me crying, by the way.
What's his name again?
Kaya.
Kaya's with us.
Kaya's with us. He's moaning about the old days.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah. I'm done.
Do you think back now, as long as this band has resonated and been successful to the point that you are still making new music and finding a new audience and finding new fans all the time, how short of a period of time that actually was?
Oh, for sure. And it's such a great life lesson to just be living in the moment and enjoying it. I there was I think you must ask something, but look, just to have any kind of career like this and to have people come and love the band and spend, time with us and see the shows and all that stuff, it's incredible.
Yeah.
It's incredible. So
yeah.
There's nothing to be said, but it's incredible. We're very happy.
I would imagine. I was just talking to the guys before you came in about the Tiny Desk show.
Oh, yeah.
That you guys just did. And it was really, really great. And the thing that, first of all, who did you come up with the kind of arrangement in terms of
course,
of the songs and everything?
They told us what it was to be like. I mean, again, that was a little bit early. I think I was a bit more warmed up for the second song. But yeah, they told us to come. Well, they invited us, and then I looked through it, and I just saw what I thought was most. Everything that seemed to strike me the most was the more intimate ones.
Yeah, for sure.
Shows, and there was something about that. The intimacy of that.
I think what struck me was you dropping the instrumental out when you performed Glycerine.
Right, I was considering that no one maybe has done that. I went a cappella on that, so.
Which is also, ballsy on your part because that's such a distinct vocal as well that you have to know that that's going to get nailed. And what's the audience like in the room?
Oh, a lot of people.
Oh, really?
I was surprised because in the daytime it's just like a large office space, even though that backdrop looks like it's small and funky. There's a massive room, and so it got filled up. It was just so cool. I think the people come, they have their office lunch because it's at 12 you do it, and people just come in and it was packed. And so it's so nerve-wracking because I think that's really, along with maybe SNL, it's the most prestigious thing for musicians to do now, I would think.
I would think so too. Isn't it wild that that's become that thing that just resonates above so much else?
It's a beautiful building, by the way. You think of I don't know what I did think, but I was like, wow, this is like Frank Gehry designed it or something.
Yeah,
it's a really beautiful building.
Yeah, I think when you just watch it too, you wonder if it's just at first you go, this is a set that's designed to look like an office. You don't really realize
it's a small set within a large regular office. It's kind of wild,
right?
Great people, and it was just such an honor to do, to be honest. And I hope we did it right.
Yeah, no, I think so. And I was. It seems like it's gotten hugely positive feedback, kind of across the board.
Yep,
it's really good. When you think about those iconic performances, because I'm sure that a good performance like that just has the ability to live forever, right? Like somebody like if you nail that on Tiny Desk, it's not like it's going to exist just for this press run. It's going to be one of those things that people go back to and back to and back to. Is that something that you're conscious of when you're performing, or is that something that you don't really realize until much later?
I think now we're all aware that whatever we do, every interaction on the street, everything that you do is pretty much filmed. You have to be kind of camera ready in whatever way possible. But for me, I just looked at the history of people that are doing it, and I just was like, this is a show with a finger on the trigger of what's happening in music. And so it's just great to be invited amongst incredible bands from, Billie Eilish, Idols. There's some, just all the great bands.
Yeah. I got to ask you about Woodstock 99, because I feel like, that Korn's set on that show is like the sort of like iconic, like, look at the way this crowd moves. And the idea that you guys had to follow Korn, it's going to go one of two ways. When you're watching them perform and realize, okay, this is what we're following and this is what this crowd is like right now. Was that an intimidating thing, or did you have enough confidence to know we're going to go out there and we're going to play and we're just going to see what happens?
Well, Korn are fantastic, and that was a fantastic show. And there was probably talk amongst a lot of people about what the hell's going on. I know that my manager managed Korn at the time, Peter Katzis, and so they were like, no one's following that, but we followed them. And, for me, it was all about honoring the original Woodstock, because I'd seen that so much with Hendrix, with Santana, on DVD or whatever. I played it to death. So for me, I was like, oh my God, it's all about this community of music and the power of music. I totally didn't get the memo. It was just like all these like really aggressive crowds.
Right.
There I was trying to be a hippie. I'm not even a hippie, but I was trying to be one. And I was trying to sort of think about the history of the place. So I think that my own diversionary tactics took the pressure off. I do, at that point, I really liked not ever seeing the sizes of stages. I like being backstage. It really turned me on to just like go on and then see it. So when I went on that stage, I just remember it felt like the stage was like tipped backwards because it was so massive.
Yeah.
That I remember like it took my breath away, and then just try to do a good show. And I look at it and I just think of the brilliance of youth, like the ignorance of youth, just kind of getting in it. Maybe now I'd be like, man, I don't know why I don't know about this. I don't feel so good right now.
Yeah.
But in that regard, I was like, man, how did I get to be so lucky that I'm following in the footsteps in this incredible tradition with all those guys from the past?
So that's amazing. So it's almost like your momentary ignorance to what was happening then just led to you performing without thinking about it, and it led to your own iconic performance.
Yeah, thank you. I've tended to do everything wrong and all the wrong way around and focus on the wrong things, and it's really done me well. To be honest, it's a really point of it's not denial, and it's not to live fragmented. Just sort of get excited about one thing and then everything else sort of falls away. Like if I thought about it, if I had thought, oh my God, on paper, following Korn at the height of Korn, at the biggest crowd ever, you'd be like, don't even do it. Don't even do it. Just applaud.
Right.
Just stand on the stage and clap for them. So,
right.
But, festivals are all about that. And I think that people do enjoy the kind of variation that you can get. And we were definitely a variant on Korn.
I think so too. But also I would imagine that like you must have gained a huge amount of respect from a lot of people that were like, oh, this is a powerful band that can follow Korn by doing the opposite of what Korn does. That can actually what other band could be like, all right guys, now let's slow it down and be hippies here with the most aggressive
right we had our moments in there, but sometimes the ignorance really is bliss.
Yeah I think so. I think that's a good like, just don't overthink.
Good time to be dumb.
Yeah, it's a great time to be dumb. Don't overthink anything. Do you feel like you still try to go with that philosophy on things, not overthinking things and just allowing?
Well, you just think about what you can do, what you can control. So I'm going to try and play the right guitar notes and sing in tune and perform. That I know that I can control those factors, and then the rest. Good shots, good lighting, good sound. Even it's not in at my fingertips. So that for me has been a life mantra through my career of just like you can only do the best that you can do at that moment. Tiny Desk was great, so much fun to do, you know, it was early, and like I sang better yesterday than I did the first song of Tiny Desk. You know, it's annoying. It's just physical. So I was like, God dang it. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
But you kind of, that's what kind of eats at you a little bit.
A little bit, because you just got to go, oh man, I was warming up today. It was like yesterday, and it was so early. I was like, my voice is there at 5 a.m. Okay, this is cool.
Yeah.
You know? Whereas Tiny Desk was like traveling as the East Coast again. We'd been in West Coast, and so it was a little bit more like wading through molasses to get going at that time.
Man, that's got to be so crazy about being a singer. Like here, I mean, I speak, but if I lose my voice, I can just do this with a hoarse voice, and who cares?
And sound better.
Yeah,
Sound
exactly.
like Rod Stewart. When did Rod Stewart take over the show?
Put a little rasp on my voice. People are relieved.
Brian Adams and stuff.
But for you, like, I mean, to be able to figure out how to use a tool that you don't even really, you were just talking about what do you have control over? You don't have control over.
Like I didn't speak the whole day before. I woke up early to warm up. It's all that kind of stuff. And still, it's like,
just not cooperating.
Not cooperating. But I was like, it's like a nightmare. But that's every singer, like, I can't really, you have to really be mindful on tour, you know. You can't really go out anywhere loud, can't go to bars, can't go to loud restaurants, can't go to loud places. Everything's got to be, it's like being Pavarotti without the great voice.
Yeah. Do you have to tell people that? Like, we can't, we can go out to get something to eat or something.
It's so annoying. It's just like, it's such a drag. I feel so embarrassed even saying that. I just don't do it, you know. Do you want to meet at the hotel bar? It's a lot easier, you know.
Yeah.
Just because it's just the life. And that's for every singer. I mean, I don't know how some of the screamo guys do it and how they scream night after night. I'm just in awe of that, you know.
Yeah. Do you feel like it's better when you're on tour, when you're kind of singing consistently and doing gig after gig? Does your voice kind of get conditioned to that?
Yeah, for sure. It takes a couple of weeks of, no matter what you do preparing, it takes 2 weeks of singing where suddenly like, oh, okay, now we can go to a bar.
Right. Right. Yeah, it's locked in now. We're good to go.
Or you just listen a lot. That's the other trick I got, which is nice. You know, save your voice by just listening.
Nod.
And you know, people don't do it enough. People tend to talk over each other. So I'm the best one for that. I'm gonna let you talk.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna risk this. How quickly after Spring Break '96 did you realize you had done something that was in the MTV pantheon of forever?
Yeah, it was so wild because at that point, you know, I was so excited about the life and I couldn't believe the way we had accelerated. And so to be in that situation and the rain came down and I was thinking, am I going to die now?
Were you consciously thinking that?
Yeah, I was like, but man, it's going to really help the record. This will show them.
Yeah.
I might get fried, but man, this is a big moment in all our lives.
Yeah.
And I remember playing it, and I do remember feeling that I played the shapes on the guitar, but it just felt like a plank of wood, it is, of course, but really felt like a plank because I just felt the water. I thought this can't be making the shapes, but somehow we got through it.
Wow. Was there ever a thought of like, no, you're not doing it?
No, it wasn't 2026. There's a wind 5 miles to the north. Shut it down. You know.
But there it was like, look, you guys want to do it? Go do it.
They were like, yeah, you'd be fine. I mean,
so funny.
Yeah, it's a different product, different security manager.
Yeah. When you but you're on stage with them, and they go, and you're going like this.
No, there was not even a discussion. We weren't successful enough at that point. You know, there was no. It's like we were dispensable. We just like. We have loads of other bands, don't we?
Yeah.
that want to play the show. Yeah, try the English guy. He's used to rain.
He'll do it.
He's used to rain.
And you're sitting there, consciously going, "This could be it."
Yeah,
but if it's not it, by the way, this is probably one of the things people will talk about regardless of how it goes.
Yeah, you know, what I like about it is that it was an incredible moment for us, a huge moment for us, and super organic because this was not planned, and it's not something you would plan because anyone would normally not do that.
If it were planned, it'd be like, well, we're not. The plan is to not.
We're only playing if it rains.
To not do it, yeah.
It's an English addendum.
Yeah. How happy were you when the first or relieved? I don't know. What was the feeling when the first single off the second album does incredibly well? Are you like, okay, here we go? Because I would imagine there's got to be some, or maybe this goes back to ignorance is bliss.
No, we felt it. There was less ignorance there. There was more like, oh my God, the sophomore. Everyone talks about that.
Yeah.
And then making it with Steve Albini, which was not the most commercial move, you know. I would have been playing stadiums if I'd done the 16 Stone backwards, you know, this record too. Instead, I had to be clever and go off and do something kind of pushing the band. But yeah, I was just happy to do a number one record with Steve. I don't know if maybe he's had another number one, possibly, but yeah, I suppose with Nirvana in Utero. But I like being within Steve. You know, Steve passed away a couple of years ago. So to have that legacy with him means a lot to me.
Yeah. I mean, I would have to imagine, and for you guys as a band, were you at that point going like, okay, we may be in this for the long haul, or is there always something about you never know how long this is going to last?
I don't even know about tomorrow, man.
Right.
Like I'm in the UFC. I just like, yesterday I was on the show with Keanu, and I've shot a movie with Keanu, Constantine, and I was talking about the making the 2. And one thing that struck me, I remember about Keanu when I filmed with him back in the day. He was talking to me about the fear of what's next, and I was realizing, oh my God, if this Hollywood superstar is worried about what's next, I'm going to lose some sleep here, you know. But we both made it this far, and he's obviously done incredibly. So yeah, I feel that about life. I mean, that's why I feel quite good with all the new music, because I don't feel like we live in any kind of ivory tower. We have a nice life, but we still got to grind.
Yeah.
And make it happen. So I haven't had the chance yet to pull away from my people. I still feel that, you know, I live the trials and tribulations that everyone else does, you know, to balance life, to feel good about life, to sort of not work too much, not be driven but only by work. And I'm losing that battle, by the way, because I do everything for work. So it's just, you know, that's why I think it brings an authenticity to it. If I was a stadium band, or when I'm a stadium band, I probably will get a bit more exalted, you know, leave everyone behind, including myself. But for now, you're stuck with me.
We don't mind. We don't mind.
Actually, if I do stadiums, I'll still stay the same.
You think so?
I don't know.
I do love that you're still on that journey, though, that like you've been around this for so long that you go, no, there's another level that if we go
totally
there,
another level.
I don't know what I'll be.
You know, that great comparison is a thief of joy. I just don't think about all those bands that can just like turn up and play stadiums and do that stuff like that. I mean, I think about them as a fan, but I don't think about them in regards to me and what we do in our audience, you know.
No.
I'm happy to see the people that come and see us, and there's a lot of people, tons of support. So
what's kind of amazing about music nowadays, I feel like more than ever, where I feel like, you know, when Bush was starting, you didn't see a lot of bands. There were always like a few exceptions, but for the most part, bands would have this run, and then that would kind of be it. And we're seeing more and more now that music doesn't sort of live in those time vacuums that it used to.
Right.
Where it feels like a band like Bush can just not only keep, you know, those songs stay alive, but keep making new music and keep touring.
Yeah,
and it's kind of an amazing, remarkable thing. What do you think it is about this day and age that allows that to be the case?
I think that the fragments that we all live in, the fragmented worlds, just still have people in them that care. You know, I play to a lot of people that give me so much confidence to keep going, and people say that to me all the time. And it's not like wearing down the same songs and we've got some, you know, it works for some people, but for us, I think that a little bit of injection of new songs as well, and new material, just helps keep it vital. And you know, I'm really at pains not to think about other people. I just think that for us, it's really like we're really lucky, and we embrace that, and we don't. We play with a lot of heart and a lot of passion. I think people connect to that, the energy of the band. You know?
Do you feel like nowadays younger people that are kind of starting in music, do you feel like there's any trend drifting back to actually playing instruments again, or are we kind of lost in a more electronic
No,
world?
I think they're both. I think there's so much room for everyone. In the famous words of Steve Albini, you can't kill ska. They can't even kill ska. You know, is rock music dead? He says you can't even kill ska. So I just think that you just, you know, again, is that what can you control? Like, how great can you make the records? You make them as hard as best as you can. Not everyone hears them. Not everyone hears the whole record, but you just keep their work as high level as possible, so that everyone, if anyone takes the time, they can be like, oh, okay. It's still happening like that. And it's not spotty records with one good song and then like 9 terrible songs or something like that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and I guess you could get away with that a little bit more back then, because if you had a radio single, you could just get people to go to the CD store.
Right.
And they wouldn't hear it. I mean, you'd buy the CD based on one song, right?
They wouldn't know it until they got home.
Yeah.
But we take great pride, as anyone does, try and do their best. So we always want to have good records. I mean, I've had a few turkeys along the way of songs here and there, but generally I think the records have been quite consistent, I think, over the years.
Yeah, for sure. When you say you've had turkeys, do you know... At what point do you like admit to yourself, "Oh, that one wasn't one of them"?
It was a little bit when I did after I did this record, Black and White Rainbows, and then that had some kind of it was good, but it was like it came through a lot of personal stuff, and then I just decided I made a record called The Kingdom, and I just decided to go heavy. I just like, if in doubt, you know, age heavily.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just go heavy.
Yeah.
It's so much more interesting than suddenly like getting all winsome and soft and acousticy. I thought, don't just, like I was saying earlier, do everything the wrong way around. It's like Man Ray.
Yeah.
You know, just do everything slightly wrong,